Alrighty. What's good, everyone joining up the stream here right now? How's everybody doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're gonna start getting people up here for some debates here in a quick second. How's everybody doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're gonna have like 3.5 hours for the stream today. I was gonna hop on a little bit later. It is just like today, I was dealing with like an hour and a half of trying to get my account back here on TikTok because it thought I was underage. I just started the recording. We're about 38 seconds behind on the recording. I was spending literally an hour and a half just trying to get my account back. And I literally just said one thing on Dean's Live. That's it. So honestly, I'm happy that I did it earlier. I joined earlier than later because that was just brutal. It took that long to go through it. What's up to everyone joining in? What's up, Julia? What's up, Miss Miranda? What's up, TGB? What's up, Heavensley? What's up, Donald Duck? How you doing? Anna, how you doing? Hit left. What's up, Dwight Schrute? How you doing? What's up, Jackson? What's up, Alicia? What's up, Toxic? What's up, V's? How you doing? What's up, Bobby? What's up, Peyton? Shay, how you doing? What's up, everyone joining in? We're going to start getting people up here for some debates here very, very soon. Only send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Let's get this first person up here for the debates for today. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. What's up, how old are you?
Why did you grape her?
Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Thank you for the hand heart. Thank you, thank you. Let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18.
Hello.
What's up, how old are you?
Hmm?
How old are you? Okay. Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request. Again, if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18, we are just looking for debates. What's up, how old are you?
36.
Do you support Trump?
I do.
What's your birth year?
89.
Okay. And if the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Humpty Dumpty. Trump.
Okay. Why do you support Trump?
Well, Trump is a significant advocate for the 1031 exchange. Are you familiar with that?
I think you're a troll that's been on my stream before.
Really? No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're the troll that's like hyper fixated with the 1031 exchange.
You cannot argue.
Yes,
that
you
topic.
are. I knew it. I knew
No,
it's
I'm not.
you. I knew it's you. Let's get this next person up here. I've debated that person a million times. They're super annoying. Let's get this next person up here. Let me send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. What's up, how old are you? Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Eric, thank you for the galaxy. Thank you very much over on TikTok. Thank you. What's up, everyone here on TikTok and YouTube joining in from Dean's stream? If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, everybody. What's up, everyone joining in? What's up, how old are you? Welcome, everyone joining in the stream. Make sure to tap that screen, hit that thumbs up if you're new here. If you're not, if you're just coming in here for fun. We're going to get this first person up here for debates. Only do send a guest request. Again, if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18, we are just looking for debates as always. What's up, how old are you?
Yo, hello?
How old are you?
18? Do you hear me?
How old are you?
18.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your birth year?
2008, May 28.
Okay. Jennifer, thank you very much. I really appreciate the puppy sleepover.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
shit.
If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Thank you for the galaxy as well. Thank you very much. Alrighty, why do you support Trump?
You know, I don't really think he's a good guy, I'm not gonna lie with you, but I think I just can't side with the Democrats here.
And what makes you think that?
You know, I feel like, just abortion, honestly. That's the only thing I agree with here.
Abortion? Okay, why is abortion
Yep.
wrong?
Technically you're killing a human, no?
Okay. All right. And do you think it's murder to pull the plug on an individual in your family that is brain dead?
Nah, probably not,
All right.
because,
Aren't you technically killing a human?
yeah, you are.
Okay. So then why is it wrong specifically in the scenario with a fetus, but it's not wrong with a brain dead individual?
Because they are not going to stay brain dead forever, obviously. They're going to grow into a...
Okay, but they never have
Functional.
become brain alive.
Yeah, but they're getting there. It's
Yeah,
development
if you get an
stage.
abortion, they never will. You're just
Yeah,
preventing it from
you're
getting to that
stopping.
point,
Yeah, you're preventing it. Yeah,
which
you
is
said the
fine,
right word.
right?
It's not fine.
Why
I'd
not?
say no. Because you're stopping the you're stopping the evolution of a fetus, I guess.
Okay, and why is that wrong?
Because they'll grow into a human one day.
But you already think that they are a human.
Nah, they're not. They're a clump
not
of
already a human?
rapidly dividing cells.
So
They're a
then
clump
why
of
is it wrong to
rapidly
kill it if
dividing
it's
cells.
not human and if it's just a clump of cells?
Because they will eventually get to the stage.
Okay, do you think it's wrong to like kill sperm?
Nah, because sperm's
But it
not.
will in the
Sperm's not.
future get to that point.
Nah, not if it's
Yes,
not
or
mixed
if
with an egg.
what if they're on track?
If
Let's
they're
say
on
that two
track.
people are engaging in intercourse right now. Is it wrong for them to stop engaging in intercourse or to prevent, right, any type of fertilization by using contraception?
No, it's not.
Okay, but you're preventing pregnancy from occurring. You're preventing sentient life from existing in the future.
From like, say a plan B then?
From like anything. Push the shiny airplane, whether it be a condom, whether it be birth control, whether it be an IUD.
Yeah, I'd say that's reasonable. Because
Okay, and why is
sperm is
so
not.
based on your view, it seems like it would have to be wrong because you're preventing a future subjective experience from existing in the future.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, so then do you think it's wrong to use a condom?
No, 100% not.
Okay. So then maybe you have to rethink your view.
No. Because we're not talking about sperm, are we?
No, we're
We're
talking about
talking about
active potential.
developing.
Two
We're talking
people
about
engaging in
developing.
intercourse where there's active potential.
Yeah, we're talking about developing active fetus. No?
Yeah, people use a condom to prevent pregnancy. Do you agree?
Yeah, that's fine.
You agree a condom prevents pregnancy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you think preventing pregnancy and the development of pregnancy is bad, right? Oof. Hello? Did you just leave?
No, I'm still here.
Do you think preventing pregnancy or the development of pregnancy is wrong?
No.
No. Okay, then why
No.
is abortion wrong?
Because it's already got to that stage. You should have took the measures of wearing a condom
Yeah,
or
so you
getting
think
on birth
preventing the
control to prevent
development
it.
of pregnancy is wrong?
No.
Okay. So then you don't think it's wrong to get an abortion?
I do, yeah.
Why?
Because you're killing a developing
Oh,
human.
developing.
Yes.
Yeah, I asked you if it was wrong to like end a developing pregnancy, right? Or like
Yeah.
prevent a developing pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
And you seem to have different issues or different answers every single time I ask that question.
Did I?
Yeah.
Or what would I say?
Did you not remember what you said?
No, I answered it a lot. I might
What
have
did
said something wrong.
do you remember what did you say in your memory
I forgot the question, honestly.
after I just repeated it?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Is this the only reason you're a Trump supporter, abortion in general?
Yeah, basically. I just
So
don't
like
side with
if
the left.
Democrats were pro-life, you would still vote for Trump, or would you vote for Democrats?
I would. I would vote for not Trump, nah, because I don't like him.
So you would vote for Democrats if they were pro-life?
Probably Republican, depending on who's running.
No, I'm asking if it was Harris versus Trump, and Harris were pro-life, would you vote for Harris?
Yeah, I would.
You would. So the only reason why you support Trump is his abortion position, correct?
Yep.
And what is your goal of being pro-life? Is it to prevent abortions from happening? Is it to save innocent human lives? What are the goals?
Save innocent human lives, I guess.
So if I could
You can
prove to
pull up
you
all the you
that
can pull it up.
Democrats save more innocent human lives from being lost, would you vote for Democrats?
Yeah, you can pull it up. I've already seen the facts, bro. Pull it up.
You've already seen the facts?
Yep.
So then you know that voting for Democrats would save millions more innocent human lives.
Yeah, because what is it? There's more abortions with Trump in office or something.
Not only that, but since the overturning of Roe versus Wade, but also because of the fact that we've seen the Republicans, through the use of Doge, cut USAID, which will lead to 14 million additional lives lost by 2030.
Oh, sorry, I cut out there.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying that the Republicans, through the use of Doge, cut USAID, which will lead to 14 million additional lives lost by 2030.
And this is from
A Lancet study.
okay. It's gonna lead to it, so it's predicted.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
So is every
pretty.
economic metric, so is every population statistic, so is basically most stats that you rely on.
Hey, what's wrong with One Piece? See Higer in chat? Nah, I was just talking to someone. Yeah, honestly, bro, I don't like Trump. I'm just gonna be real. But
Okay. Let's just go on to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are
Hello?
you?
I'm 18.
And do you support Trump?
Yes.
What's your birth year?
2009.
That was bad math. Let's get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Please, everybody, only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. Alrighty, let's go on to the next individual. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. B, thank you very much for the $2. Thank you very much. I am myself. Jay, thank you very much for the $5. None at all. Thank you very much. Good to see you as always. As well as Jonathan, thank you for the $5. Lila, thank you very much for the $4. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I haven't watched it in a while. I thought it was fun when I did watch it. I haven't watched it in a long time though. Alicia, thank you very much for the dollar as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's so great. That's so great. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. Let's get this next individual up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. That's absolutely
Yo.
great, Alicia. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
And do you support Trump?
Yep.
What's your birth year?
2008.
What month you born?
August.
What day?
First.
I don't know. I'm gonna trust my gut. Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Manavan, thank you very much for the push the $20 over on Manavan, thank you very much for the $20 over on PayPal. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section. Fossey, thank you very much for the dollar as well. Thank you very much. No, I didn't. Let me make sure to screenshot that. Let me make sure to screenshot that. As well as Jessica and Zach, thank you very much for the $15 over on PayPal. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate Jessica and Zach. Always good to see you. Yeah, it was crazy to have to deal with the band today. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 23.
And do you support Trump? Okay, let's go to the next person. Apparently, according to TikTok, I turned 24 again today. according to TikTok, apparently, because they thought I was like under 18. They thought I was like actually under 13 for like literally an hour and a half. I tried to get my account back. It took so long to get my account back. Yo, what's up? How
Huh?
old are you?
I'm 18.
Do you sport Trump?
Yes.
What's
Well,
your
I have
birth
a
year?
really quick 2008.
What state do you live in?
I'm not too sure. I have a really quick question.
You're not too sure? Huh? Let's get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Let's get this next individual up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates.
Hello,
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 28. I was born November 17th, 1997.
And do you support Trump?
Yeah, and I would like to prove to you that
Okay.
he is not the worst president in the world.
Okay.
Okay,
ahead,
and
try.
so that's a big claim that you guys like to make, and I know your audience is a little bit upset. I've been saying that for a while, but have you ever heard of the Don't Act? And I'm spell it out DONT Act.
Nope.
Don't put bananas in my butt.
Okay. So it's just a troll. Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Only send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Jacqueline, thank you very much. I really appreciate the $25 over on Venmo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you. As well as Silver, thank you very much for the $20. Thank you for Hate Pro-Lifers to the core. Misleader or genuinely insane. My sister's ex was right-leaning and took advantage of her. I'm so sorry to hear that. She left him after secretly getting an abortion. If she stayed with him, she would have been trapped for life. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Some W's for them in the comment section right now, as well as Connie. Thank you very much for the $10 for the happy 24th. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Not my second birthday for the year. Because TikTok doesn't know my because TikTok thought I was a kid. That's really funny.
What's up,
Yeah, what's up?
Parker?
How old are you?
I'm 46.
And do you support Trump?
I don't, but I just wanted to.
Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
21.
Do you support Trump?
Someone.
Okay. If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Can I say neither, or do I have to choose?
You can say neither.
I would say neither. No.
Okay. Let's go to the next individual. And do you send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18? We are just looking for debates. Yeah, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Do you support Trump? Okay. Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. Heavensley, thank you for the $2 for already gave for your birthday last month. Yeah, because TikTok literally, they took me down last month for the same thing. This month was more brutal. Okay, it was for an hour and a half. Last time I got the appeal back pretty quickly. This time I had to fight for it. That was pretty sad. Let's get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo.
How old are you?
22.
And do you support Trump?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay, and what's your birth year?
2004.
Okay, and how old are you again?
22.
You have a little bit of feedback. Is there a way we can fix it? Do you have Bluetooth turned on?
Let me see. Is it good now?
No.
How is it not good? Hello?
I like hear myself. Okay. I still
Can
kind
you
of
hear
do.
me or not?
Just tell me why you support Trump.
I mean, what's there not to support about him?
You tell me.
I mean, immigration. We could start with that.
Can you
I
name
mean,
one
you're
change in
usually
immigration policy that you like?
ICE.
What change in ICE policy?
The fact that there's no more. I mean, he kicked out pretty much all the illegals. I love that.
Nope, that's not even what their own statistics claim.
Well, under Joe Biden.
How many people came into the country under Joe Biden?
Huh?
How many people came into the country under Joe Biden?
I don't know numbers and statistics like you, bro. Like this is how you try to get people. Regardless, you usually ask the Kamala Harris like that dumbass question, and I mean
Kamala?
the fact that you're gonna ask Kamala, really?
Yeah. Are you triggered, bro?
I'm not triggered, but I mean it's just like, bro. Anytime you think of a Democrat, bro, what do you think of? Like seriously.
I think you just have like high cortisol because I told you the correct pronunciation for the word. Would you like to lower your
No, I
cortisol?
don't care. I don't. This guy's a cornball, but it's all right. Anyways, anytime you think about
I mean, if
Democrat,
that makes you feel
think
better about yourself.
Okay. Cut me off. It's cool. Anytime you think about a Democrat, bro, you think about gay, trans, and what else? I mean,
so every single time you think about Democrats, you think about how you're gay.
I mean that's just an air ball. That's an air ball, bro. Come on.
You just said every single time you think about Democrats, you think about how you're gay. Is that what you just said?
No one said that, bro. Lock in. It's not funny, Parker. Come on, like, it's not funny, bro. Anyways,
I'm confused. I'm sorry. I thought that's what you said. Is that not what you said?
No one said that. You know I didn't say that. Stop being like you're just being stupid, bro. Come on.
What did you say? What did you say instead?
Well, I said word for word. Anytime you think about a Democrat, all you think about is gay people, trans people.
So you think about gay people and trans people every single time. So like you just like gay people or trans people, or you think about them
I
like in a
don't
sexual
care.
way. So you're saying you're thinking about gay people and trans people in a sexual way, or like how are you thinking about them?
Bro, you're asking me dumb questions. Anyways, anytime you think
I'm saying
about
like you said every single time that you specifically think about Democrats, right? And you think about them in general, right? You're saying you think about gay people and trans people. In what type of way?
Yes. What you mean? What type of way?
More
I mean,
clarification.
just in
In what
general.
type of way?
Just in general, I mean, you think about Republican, you think about a hardworking man, somebody like in the union, maybe.
Really?
Somebody that
Push the
actually
galaxy.
gets money.
Are you in a
Yes.
union?
I'm personally not. Next year I'm
do you
going
make
to
money?
election. I do make money, yeah.
You do? Okay, so wait, so let's just clarify. When you think of a Republican, you don't think of you, right?
I'm not specifically, but I am a Republican.
When you think of a
Trump.
man, you don't think of you either, right?
It's not funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You look like the most lesbian person I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
I look
don't
like
know
a
why you
lesbian?
trying
Is that supposed to be an insult?
Yes. It's not
just-
supposed
you just
to be an
said- you
insult.
just-
I'm telling you exactly what you look like.
Okay.
Like the fact that you even have a girlfriend, bro, is honestly
Are you saying that
beyond me, bro.
Are you saying that I have good style? Because like women who are lesbian have really good style.
Really?
Is that what you're saying?
Lesbians have a good style?
Yes,
Like, what?
absolutely.
No,
I
no,
think
they
you're saying
don't.
that I have really good style.
So you mean to tell me dykes have good style?
No, don't use that slur, you fucking weirdo. What's
A
wrong with
dyke?
you?
What?
Yeah, what's
That's
wrong with
lesbian.
you?
A dyke is a lesbian.
You quite literally just used it as a slur.
How? A
You
dyke is
quite
a
literally
lesbian.
just did. How about you just refer to
How?
lesbians as lesbians?
I just said, so you mean to tell me a dyke
No,
has
don't
good
do
clothing?
it. You do it one more time. I'm gonna fucking kick you. What the fuck is wrong with you? I told you not to. Would you like to act like an adult and have a conversation, or do you want to act like a 12-year-old child that watches Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, all you do is keep muting me. You're just scared, bro.
You're
You can't be-
engaging in slurs to run. Like you can't even
It's
intellectually
not-
have a conversation
it's not
with
a
me.
slur. It's the same thing as what I
It quite
just
literally
said.
is. I just told you. Watch, he's gonna try to do it again to run away. Watch.
I'm not running away. You keep muting me. Like what?
Yeah,
Parker.
because I was finishing my statement there.
Okay, you can talk over me. Hello? Why are you muting me?
I can mute you and then talk. I think that makes what
How
I say
about you
more
don't
clear.
mute me and be a grown adult?
Well, I think you're the one acting like a little kid. Okay, I think I'm acting like a grown adult by rather instead of just talking over you, rather just muting you and talking at the same volume. I don't know why you're crashing out. If you'd like to have an intellectual conversation with me, you can. But it seems like right now, you don't have the capacity to do so. He's going to do something to run away. Watch this. So would you like to unmute your microphone and tell me why you think it's
I
like...
mean, you keep muting me like a little kid.
Why did you feel the need to say that I look like a lesbian to try to demean me?
What you mean demean you? I said exactly what I thought you
Yeah.
looked like and think you look like.
Yeah.
How is that like what I personally
And
I
you
hate
said that to
you.
demean me, correct?
I mean, it's just my own personal opinion. It's not
Because
to demean
I
you.
take that as a compliment. I would take that as a compliment in general. But like I don't think you meant it as a compliment.
I mean, if you think that's a compliment, bro, you got a long life ahead of you, bro. And we'll,
I have a question. Do you find women attractive?
Are you like stupid?
I'm just asking. Do you find women attractive?
Obviously, I find women attractive. Let's go with
when
it.
you say that I look like a woman, are you saying that you find me attractive?
I said you look like a lesbian, not a woman.
A lesbian is a woman. I'm sorry that you didn't know that, but a lesbian is a woman.
Okay. So Parker,
Did you
how
not
many
know that a
genders are
lesbian
there?
is a woman, sir?
I did. Okay.
You just
Okay,
you were
got that
today
one.
years
Yeah.
old when you figured out that lesbians are women.
Okay. Anyways, how many
Wow,
genders are there, Parker?
let's put that one in the book, everybody. He learned when he was today years old that lesbians are women.
That's hilarious, isn't it? You're cheeking like you're just cheeking back and forth, bro. Anyways, how many genders are there, bro?
There's a trillion. Okay, there's a trillion genders.
Trillion.
Yeah, there's a trillion.
Okay. All right. See, I'm already gonna go forward with that because I already know what you're gonna do.
There's a
But
trillion genders, bro. What are you talking about?
Obviously, you know, male,
Hey,
female.
I have a question. Do you think gender and sex are the same?
Gender and sex. I mean, I guess it's how you define sex. I mean, are we talking about actual intercourse, or are we talking about like sex, like male,
No,
female?
Gender and biological sex. Do you think that they're the same? I'm sorry that he didn't know that term.
Yeah. I mean,
You think they are?
gender and like the sex who you are. You're saying?
Yeah, you think gender and sex are the same thing? You think they're interchangeable?
Yes, male, not what do you mean interchangeable, bro? Male
they're
and female is
not the
whatever
same
you're
thing.
born with. Like when your mom has, you know, a baby and you come out the womb, what do you
Yeah.
come out with?
Yeah, dude, you sound like the only thought that you have is the one that is literally in the context of your notes on your 3DS that you got when you were about 6 years old.
Like,
Okay?
did you
So
think that
can I
shit was
get an
funny, bro?
actual coherent thought rather than just like a fucking random statement that you just want to make in the middle of our conversation?
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with the left.
Yeah, I
is they
asked you
try
a
to
very
spin this
specific
around.
question.
Yeah, I just answered your
I'm
question.
spinning around what?
I just told you word for word when your mom has a kid and you come out the womb, what do you come out with?
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Let's hear it.
Where in the human body does conception occur?
Conception?
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, I don't study this like stuff, bro. You're
Okay.
the thing is you're trying to like get me with this like
Can you
little
tell me
gotcha thing.
what is the name, the anatomical name for the birth canal?
Vagina?
Okay, I'm surprised you knew that. Okay. Can you tell me how many holes women typically have below the waist?
Two, three, two. He said below the waist. Below the waist. See. The thing is, he's trying to give you with the gotcha thing because he couldn't tell me why he thinks it's more than two genders.
Wait. So what are the two?
I mean, like the butthole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't count the vagina as a whole. Hello?
Yeah, of course that is. What else?
Uh, I mean, below the waist. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you have the same thing. Did you know that you have this thing?
What are you saying?
You also have this thing too.
Okay, so you had to change the subject when
No, I'm asking
when I
you,
made a point.
okay, just take a guess. You also have this anatomical structure.
You gonna say the penis, bro? Let's hear it.
No, wait. You think women have penises? Is that what you just argued?
No, I don't. But you keep saying.
I'm
you keep
asking,
saying
what
I have this.
anatomical structure do women typically
I already
have
said
that
the
you
bone.
can mention that could be a hole, right?
Under
Other than the
waist.
vagina and the anus.
I mean, under the waist. You know what, Parker? You tell me, bro.
No, I want you to guess. Come on.
I mean, I guess I don't know, bro. You got me with the gotcha. So
You have. Here's a hint. You have this too.
I mean, like I said, bro. Educate me.
It's called the urethra, sir.
Okay. Cool. So
How do
back
you
to-
think? How do you think women pee?
Okay, that's cool. I like that. You're still diverting from my question.
Do you think women pee out of the vagina, sir?
Okay, no, bro. Obviously not. Okay, all right. You got me with the gotcha.
So were
Good
you
job.
thinking that women were peeing out of the anus? What was going on there?
No, bro. All right. Anyways, let's go back to the point number one. So when you come out of the womb and you come out with a
By the way,
certain
all
something-
these guys that have this level of knowledge on anatomical structures, right, are pro-life.
I
Right?
just don't
They're
study this,
anti-choice.
bro. I
Watch
just
this. Watch
don't
this.
study this.
Do you think it should be illegal to get access to an abortion in
Yeah.
an elective circumstance?
Say it one more time. I didn't hear you.
Do you think it should be illegal to get access to an abortion in an elective circumstance?
Personally, my abortion's status, whatever. I think you can get an abortion up to maybe like 6 weeks.
6, sir? 6?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why 6 weeks?
I mean, like me personally, see, like I don't really have an abortion like stance though, honestly.
Okay.
Like I really don't. I mean, I
You
don't.
don't. You don't have a stance. Okay. You know what?
I mean, I don't.
Maybe you should have the stance that women should have the right to get access to an abortion.
Well, it depends on the certain like what happened.
No, even in situations where they just want to. Like if my girlfriend wanted to get an abortion, I would literally pay for her abortion.
So then why are you having sex?
Because it feels good, sir.
So because it feels good. So for your pleasure, for the 5 minutes, because you obviously not lasting long. You mean to tell me for those 5 minutes because it feels good?
Are you
and
thinking
you
about me
know-
having sex a lot?
It's not funny. Anyways, so you mean to tell me
I'm
because it feels
I'm
good?
just curious. It sounds like you are.
Nobody cares about your. I can't even say that, bro. But it's all right.
Like,
Just
are you
because for those
counting while
5
you're like I'm confused. Like, did you like establish a security cam in my house or something? Like, is that how much of a stalker you are?
I promise you, bro. You and especially Dean are the last two people I would ever stalk, bro. Both of y'all are just weirdos. You think you run this TikTok?
So it's just a fantasy.
What, bro? What do you mean just a fantasy?
Yeah, like you didn't put anything in my house. It's just a fantasy of yours.
You know what? I actually have a certain question, like an actual question.
These
like,
people are
outside
so
of this,
easy to
you know,
rage
debate.
bait.
No, you're not rage baiting me, bro. I promise.
I clearly can tell that you're rage baited.
I'm not rage baiting. You're just being weird. Like you're just a
Really?
weirdo. Yes.
Says
You're
the
just
one who
literally a
just
weirdo.
said that you don't think that I last long.
Yeah, you don't last long. Like what's the problem with that?
Does that make you feel better when you say that?
I mean, I don't care, bro. I can just tell you just can't last. Anyways, my point is
How do you
so
tell?
obviously, oh my god. Huh?
I'm just curious. How do you tell?
I mean, bro, just looking at you, like I know I got to be censored.
So you're familiar with how long it takes guys in typical to last?
No, I'm just looking at
Wait,
you, bro.
are
and
you
I can tell-
familiar with that information of how long it takes guys to last?
Not funny. Stop laughing. Anyways,
I'm
I'm just
just
looking at.
asking. Like, you said that you were familiar with how long it takes guys in typical to last, right?
Never said I'm familiar with it, so stop trying to switch up the words.
Wait, so
like
then
you
how
do
do you
with
know
everybody
just by
else.
looking at me?
I said looking at you, bro. You look like some scrawny little white kid, bro. You are not pounding no
Is
cheeks,
that
bro.
why is
Respectfully.
that why you're fantasizing about me?
What am I fantasizing about you, bro?
You said you were fantasizing about me having sex and lasting a certain amount of time.
Never once said that. See, that's where you twist the words up,
Dude,
buddy.
I didn't twist up anything. These are
You're
just things that
funny.
you said, sir.
Never once said fantasize, but it's all right. My question is, so obviously you were big on the Charlie Kirk stuff. Me personally, I think you and Dean are terrified to go out. Like, you know how he used to go out to, schools, sit at a tent and all that stuff. Me personally, I think both y'all are terrified to do that because you seriously think you're gonna get shot. Like that's just my own personal view.
Okay, is that supposed to be like a criticism of me? To say that I'm
It's not a
scared of being shot?
criticism. No, that's not a criticism, but I'm trying to figure out why both y'all just sitting inside of a little like 2x2, square little room.
2x2? Really?
Okay, whatever it is, bro. You know what I'm trying to say. You sit at a desk all day, both y'all, and none of y'all do what he does. You guys are literally scared to go outside, bro. It's weird.
I go outside. I'm not scared of going outside. I just don't happen to do debates in person every day.
Oh, it's not every day. You don't do them. You haven't done them since last year, since he got shot. Since
No, I've done
before he
them.
got shot. No, I'm saying since.
I was in DC on July 4th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were doing like an open debate?
Yeah, I was debating people in public. In DC.
In public. So you're walking around just talking to people, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, people who are walking into the Trump event, I was just talking to them.
Okay, so that's not the same thing as sitting at a tent and having a big old crowd around you, because obviously, I mean, you and Dean are pretty well known for this liberal stuff. So if you guys had a tent, like
so I needed to have a tent rather than just standing on the side of the street and talking to people.
You're a moving target at that point. It's different. Like if you're just sitting down like he was,
I'm a moving target. And by the way, I was standing in one position and sitting in that position.
Yes, I'm saying if you're just like walking around DC interviewing people, obviously no one's gonna be trying to assassinate you like they did him. But if you're sitting,
are you
at a
saying
tent,
that I should put myself in circumstances that increase the likelihood of me getting assassinated?
Well, first off,
are you
shouldn't even be,
like what is wrong with you?
That's not what I'm saying. First of all, second of all,
why is this not a relevant thing to bring up that I have talked to people in person?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he was man enough.
Why do you want to see me in person?
Let me talk. I don't care about you.
You were talking about how you were fantasizing about me. Now you want to see me in person.
See that you switch up the words, but it's all right. Anyways,
I'm just saying now you want to see me in person. This is getting a little bit
interesting.
Nobody
wants to see you, bro. You're some scrawny little white kid. You're like 5'8", bro.
I'm 5'8".
No
How
one
tall are
cares
you?
about you. I'm 6'2".
You're 6'2". Okay.
I am.
Okay, so how can you tell how tall I am?
I mean, bro, just look at you, bro. Come on, really?
Look at me.
Yeah, bro. Like,
and
just
you,
look.
You can tell how tall I am by me sitting down right now.
I promise you, bro. You are not above 5'8".
You want to bet?
Yes.
How much?
What can I gift on here? Let's see.
$100,000.
Like, bro, come on, be realistic, bro.
I'm being serious. $100,000.
I'm not gonna.
You said you made money,
$100,000. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah,
so like 100K.
Some random kid.
$100K right now.
Bro, no, I'm not betting 100K. But
because you'll lose. You know you'll lose.
No, I'm just like I don't care about 100. Like what?
You don't care about 100K?
No, I don't. I don't need 100K like that. What?
What? So okay. So then put up 100K. If you don't need 100K like that, then put up 100K.
You're dragging the 100K stuff, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I'm serious. If you don't need 100K like that, just put up 100K. Let's run
My point is, bro. My point is, we can go back to the main point.
100
Why
bucks?
don't you go?
How about $100?
Why don't you go sit at a tent?
How about $500
and debate them? My question is, why don't
you want to do $500?
You're not going to my point.
So he doesn't want to do that, so he's scared.
I'm scared about what? Scared that you're
taking the
taller than
vet.
5'8", bro? Congrats. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, you're scared of taking the bet. I mean, you
I don't
talk a
need
big
to
game,
bet
but
you,
you're not
bro.
willing to put your money where your mouth is.
I mean, okay, cool. You're taller than 5'8", bro.
Do you think
Congrats.
real men don't stand on their word?
I don't care.
You don't care what real men do? So are you not a real man?
This kid. I ain't gonna lie. You're funny, but you're like annoying funny. If that makes sense.
And that means I'm doing good then. I should
I
be annoying to
mean-
you. That means I'm right.
Okay, you're definitely not right. But back to my main question.
I'm sorry that you're annoyed. Right? But, like,
back to my
the
main
facts don't
question.
the facts don't care about your feelings, buddy.
Back to my main question. How come you don't go to college campuses or any public event with
I
more
have.
than 500? Okay, in the past before you got shot. Congrats. I'm saying, why don't you now, with all this following you have on TikTok, why don't you go to like college, debate people? Why? Are you
It's a lot
scared?
of work.
How?
It's a lot of infrastructure to set up. I don't have an organization myself with a security organization to set up events at college campuses to have conversations with people to that extent. And there is a security risk. Hello, of course.
Okay.
Do you want me to get killed?
That was my. Nah, I'm not saying I do, but I'm saying the
So then,
likelihood.
how about this? I don't want to get killed.
Okay,
Is
I
that
mean, and that's
obvious to you?
fine. I mean, it is obvious. Honestly, that's why I was asking you the question.
Why? What's the point of asking me the question?
Because I was trying to figure out if that truly is the reason why you don't go to college campuses.
Yeah.
Is if you are scared of being killed. I mean.
Yeah, that's partially the reason. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that's all right.
Okay. What was your point of bringing this up?
No, that's literally the only point, was that I was trying to see if you was, a little worried. Especially with Dean. Dean be averaging 30,000 viewers. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, I think we could both agree if he went to like a public setting like that, he probably wouldn't last a week. I mean,
Did you know that we did go to public settings before? Recently?
yeah.
Like
Recently?
yeah. We went to like the Turning Point event and we talked to people outside of the Turning Point event.
See, but I'm saying you're walking around talking. You're like
No,
Charlie,
we
he was
stood
just
in one
sitting
spot.
there. Really?
I had security there.
I guess I didn't see that.
Yeah,
But I'm just
I
saying,
can show
like,
you the
for
clips.
y'all,
They got tens of millions of views.
I'm just saying, like, for y'all, like, the likelihood, because y'all obviously took out Charlie, you guys did, like, the left did, and you and Dean, I mean, there's not nobody else popular than y'all for, like, this political stuff, so.
Okay. And?
Y'all would probably be the next, if you did that
Y'all
stuff.
are probably next. Is this
I
supposed to
said
be like a... Is this a fantasy of yours, or is this supposed to be a threat? I don't know why you
What?
bring this up.
I said, if you do one of those events, y'all would probably be next.
Okay, well, what's the point of bringing this up?
Well, the first point was to see if you truly were scared or worried about doing the event.
If
You said
if you
you
think that that's
were.
going to be happening, then yeah, probably should be scared of that. So, what's the point of bringing this up?
No, that was the point. I was trying to figure
But
out.
like
if
that, I don't
was-
see how that makes any sense to bring up then.
How
Like,
does it not make sense?
if you just wanted to like
answered my
learn that
question.
information, that doesn't seem to make any sense. You already said
does
you knew
make
that
sense.
information. Like, of course.
I said I speculated it. I didn't know. I don't know you, bro. Like I don't.
Jordan, thank you
know
for the
on a
cent. Yeah,
personal-
that is the right account. Absolutely. Ruben, thank you for the $2. Thank you for asking why he doesn't go on TikTok and debate me. Yeah, exactly, because he's scared. Why don't you turn your camera on and debate me? How about that? Paige, thank you for the $5 for the Parker 10
only
fund.
random
Thank you
ones
very
in the
much.
dark.
Zachary, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Give me some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Continuing pro-life argument. I don't agree. Just curious. Wait, run it to me. I'm not quite familiar what it is based upon like what you just said. Is that like considerate of the flow view or like what specific view? If you'd like to specify it a little bit, and I can tell you my thoughts. Sonny, thank you for the $15. Thank you very much. Paige with the $5 for the Parker 10 fund. Carlton, thank you very much for the $2.22. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. As well as Jacqueline, thank you for the $25. Thank you very much over on Venmo. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And Amy with the $25. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you as well. As Monavon, thank you very much for the $7. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Bro, why are
I
you
totally
guys
get you there.
donating to this kid?
Thank you very much. Raisin, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, he is pretty weird. It's our Coley. Thank you very much for the $20. Thank you very much. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Trump hid in a food trolley with his home aide nurse because he was afraid of being killed and used his senior cabinet for bait. True. Silver as well. Thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Seemingly, as well as thank you for the membership subscription. Thank you so much, Liliana. Thank you. And Jessica and Zach, thank you very much for the $10. Thank you. Said always hilarious when the quote unquote masculine man outs himself as never being around women. Not knowing that they have 3 holes below the
that's
waist.
terrible.
Typical. Yeah, that's actually really funny. The super masculine man. I know, right? He's an incel. That's the type of guy that we're talking to right now.
I mean, you're just a waste of like literal air. So
I'm a waste
like,
of. Wow, you really got me there, bro. You really got me there.
I mean, bro, like what?
Wow, dude.
What good do you do?
What are you the fucking business owner from the Lorax? What do you mean a waste of air, bro?
Yeah, you just are, bro. I mean, like, what good do you serve for this
What
world?
good do I get people to critically think more? I debunk a lot of the misinformation that people like you perpetuate on a daily basis. I get people more involved in politics.
Yeah, you
Oh, you just cut out.
you also lie. A lot of you never bring up or like.
I lie a
I didn't
lot on
cut
what
out.
point?
I said word for word. How come when you bring stuff up, you don't ever provide a source?
I do. All the time.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Every time I watch you, I don't think I've ever seen you provide a source.
Really? Then you just haven't watched me enough. People have seen me. If you've seen me type cite a source on my live stream, type 3 in the comment section. Just like ever.
I mean,
Also, you can take a look at the bibliography in my bio. There's a bibliography that has multiple pages of different peer-reviewed sources, systematic reviews, and pieces of evidence that I cite on a daily basis.
see, the thing is, bro, all these people that's typing 3s are emos, gays, and weirdos, bro. Like that's just how it is.
You're forgetting like a bunch of different groups of people as well.
Like what? Like what?
But like when you say weirdos, like what is that supposed to mean? Is that supposed to be like everyone who's
Weirdos.
cooler than you, or
I don't think any Democrats cooler than me. I don't like. What do you
really?
mean
Because
cooler
I
than me,
mean I
bro?
think all the Democrats in the chat are cooler than you.
Well, you're just stupid then.
Nah. Okay. Well, I mean, you just call people who disagree with you stupid without
No, I
providing an
get like
argument.
just like I said earlier. When you think of a Democrat, you think of gay, weird, furries, pink hair, red hair. Like that's just all you think about. It's just weird stuff.
Okay. When I think of Trump supporters, I think of
Let's hear
bigots,
it.
the KKK. I
Bigots,
think of cult
KKK.
members. I think of idiots.
Cool.
I think of
Really?
inbred cult members. I think of
Really? Okay.
yeah. I think of incels such as yourself. I think of Nazis.
Okay. Not
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Okay.
That's fascist. You know, that's what I think of when I think of like MAGA, right? So
Okay,
would
well,
you
I
rather
mean,
be emo, gay, and
Hell no.
apparently weird to a bigot, or would you rather be a bigot? I think I would rather be what you deem as a weirdo, and right? Like what?
Not me. I mean, the thing is, bro. I guess we all have our certain opinions and what we think. So I mean,
Yeah,
if you
you'd
think
rather be
that,
associated with a violent sex offender than the quote unquote liberal weirdo.
so he's not a violent sex offender. He's never been,
He was held civilly
accountable or
liable
anything.
unanimously by a jury of 9 people for forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will.
No,
I'm sorry that you can't accept facts,
that's not
evidence, reason,
true.
or
It's not
logic,
true.
but that's what the
It's not
facts
true.
are. The facts don't give a shit about your
Yeah.
feelings, buddy.
So okay, so if that's so true, then how come she came out after he got famous?
What he wasn't? Don't you think he was already famous in the first place?
Well, did he have all this money?
Yeah.
No, he didn't, bro. Half the money he has now after she came out.
Wait,
he
wait.
didn't have
Most
half of that before.
wait, sir. He's made most of his money in the past 2 years.
Okay, what are you saying?
Okay, so then like, what's your point?
My point is she was literally just doing it for publicity.
So
This is
she
what it
actually
is.
wait. She actually came out and did this before he made most of his money.
Huh? Say
She
it
held
again?
him
I didn't hear
liable
you.
for sexual abuse before he made most of his money.
Okay. So was he? You're saying he
Yeah,
was
so that's
civilly
just such a
liable?
ridiculous argument for you to make because he didn't even make most of his money until after he was held liable. You know, from like government corruption and insider trading and dropping a meme coin and rug pulling it and all those things. He's gone from 2.3 billion in 2024 to 6.5 billion in 2026. So again, she held him liable before he even made most of his money.
Okay, so all right. So my question to you is, if Kamala versus Harris happened again,
Oh,
who would you
he
vote
just
for?
has to pivot, by the way. If it was who versus who?
Kamala versus Trump.
If it was Kamala versus Trump, I would rather vote for
Oh
Kamala.
my God, you're so weird, bro. Whatever. You
I'm
said
weird.
Kamala?
I'm weird for correcting your use of language.
Bro, because like, bro, are we like some like teacher, bro? Like, actually, come on.
Yeah, I am. I'm currently teaching you, sir. I
You're
am a
not
teacher to
teaching me
you.
anything.
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right.
Well, I've been
all right,
educating
so
you this entire stream.
You haven't. I've learned
Yes, I
nothing
have.
from you, bro. You're literally a waste of fucking air.
Okay, well, you have learned things from me. You just won't accept it in the conversation because you're bad faith and disingenuous. And
That's
you
not
literally
true.
you literally say I'm a waste of air because I politically disagree with you. Talk about literally being a snowflake and being triggered at someone disagreeing with you. You don't know how to disagree with
Snowflake,
people.
triggered.
You don't know how to have conversation. You don't know how to engage with
14.
people who disagree with you politically. You just tell people that they're a waste of air simply because they disagree with you politically. What a weirdo.
No, because you're just weird. I'm
Yeah.
a weirdo.
Yeah, you're a weirdo for literally saying that
You're
I'm
a
a waste
weirdo.
of air
Huh?
just because I politically
You
disagree with you,
are.
buddy. Yeah.
Nah, it's just everything you stand for is just stupid.
Yeah. Can you name one thing?
Everything you stand for. I mean, the fact that you're gonna be up here saying that you would pick Kamala Harris over Trump, right? That right there is fucking retarded. Or my
Oh,
bad.
now you're
Sorry.
just gonna
That-
use
yeah.
slurs, and I'm gonna have to kick you
Okay.
because of it. So
No.
look at this kid, bro. I knew he was gonna do that again. Look at this kid, bro. Let's go on to the next individual. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. Knew this kid would do that, bro. Let's get this next person up here. Kate, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that guy deserved it. He really did. As well as Leslie, thank you very much for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much, of course. Yeah, that guy just got a flag for harassment and bullying. Jordan as well, thank you for the $5. I just made a Venmo for you. I've been donating on YouTube Super Chat for a few months. I just realized how much how much they take and the messages and how the messages disappear after a few minutes. P.S. This kid is hard to listen to. Yeah, I totally get you there, Jordan. It is better to do it through Venmo or PayPal, honestly. But I appreciate it anyway, honestly. As well as Skibbity, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. He couldn't admit that I literally was teaching him. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18, August 3rd,
And do you support
2008. Yes. Well, I mean, I'm a Republican, technically. I mean, I don't like completely support him. But
Okay,
like
if
a
the
lot
election
of
were
my,
held today, Harris versus Trump, or you could choose not to vote, what would you choose to vote for?
probably Trump.
Okay. And why do you support Trump?
Well, I mean, a lot of my political views are just leaning more Republican than Democrat. I'm very critical of him, and I think that this administration has done a lot wrong, especially ICE, and I think that they're taking a bad approach to it. But I still haven't gotten a real reason to switch to Democrats, mainly because a lot of my views are Republican. But I'd love to have a conversation with you about this, and hopefully I can see that is in a different perspective.
Okay. Is there a specific thing that you support Trump on that gets you to think that he's the preferable candidate?
I think that he handles foreign policy, and he's opened up a lot of what's it called conversations with leaders across the world, and I think that's because I think that political division in the world in general is how like we're so
you think
divided.
Trump has reduced political division in our country and abroad?
No, absolutely not. I think because like
Has he
he's
increased
done
it?
a lot of it. Well, he had like a bunch of didn't he have like a summit with Putin at what's it
So
called
let's just be real.
in
He
I
has
think it was
distanced us from
December.
our allies all around the world. He has also caused major division. He started a war.
Yes, I agree, but I think didn't we get a lot of money from investments in Saudi Arabia and Qatar and the UAE?
No, we didn't actually. We've seen real domestic manufacturing investment decline every quarter of Trump's administration so far.
Oh wait, is that because of the tariffs?
That's due to tariffs and yeah.
Can I ask you a question though about like Kamala Harris? Or
Kamala,
did I
yeah.
say that right? Kamala Harris? Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry about
Kamala
that.
Harris.
Sorry about Kamala. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Can I what would she have done to like what are some of her policies that would have because I was not 18 during the last election. I was 16. Um so I didn't really like educate myself that well on like what her stances were. So like what would she have done to like
Wait,
reduce.
if you were 16 at the last election, you're not 18 right now.
Yes, I was. What are you talking about? August 3rd, 2008.
No, if you yeah, that means you would have been 17, right? You would have just No, you would have just turned 16. I apologize.
No, that's all good. Yeah, no. And I agree because so like what would she have done to like promote because before the Ukraine war she went to um like talk to the leader and I don't think she presented herself like the greatest that she could have.
Okay, can you name one thing that she did that didn't present herself in a positive light?
Well, like after that conversation, the war started. So I can just assume, just using logic, that
That does not at all mean that she presented herself in a bad way. That could have been the
what
case
then
that was
how
going to happen regardless. You'd
but
have to
couldn't
point
she
to
have
something that
stopped it?
you could I don't think that there's any reason to believe that she would have been able to stop the war from that position, right? Or that she would have been obligated to stop the war from that position. It seems like it would have already happened regardless because the reasons and interests that Russia had in invading Ukraine existed independent of her showing up there. Right? So she can't get rid of those interests that Putin had in trying to invade Ukraine.
That's an interesting.
You also
That's an
that's
interesting way to
different
think
than
about
like
it.
starting a war directly as well. Like not stopping Russia from engaging in a war is different from starting a war with Iran.
That's a very interesting way. I haven't thought about it like that. I just like yeah. I don't know. Okay. Thank you. I mean, I wasn't very educated when it came to like I wasn't even into politics back then. But thank you
All
and
right. Well, I appreciate you coming up.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty, let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube. As well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as always. Let's get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18, as always. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Do you support
That
Trump?
last guess was trouble Paca, dude. That last guess was some real trouble.
Only send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yo,
Hey,
what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I do.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
I would vote for Trump.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Damn, I thought you gonna ask me where I live. Can you
Okay.
ask me that?
Sure.
Yeah, why'd you ask me that? You gonna say that I'm a good boy? Nah, you're a good boy.
Alright, let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just for debates. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Alrighty. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
2008.
Okay.
March 4th, though.
Election held today. Harris versus Trump. Who'd you rather vote for?
I'd say I'd vote for Trump.
Okay,
If it was held today.
All right. Why do you support Trump?
Mostly on his immigration policy, I'd say.
Okay. What about his immigration policy?
I think we need to secure the borders better. I do support ICE, but I will say that not everything they're doing is really well thought out. I think they could be handled way better, I'd say.
Okay. Can you name one change in ICE policy under the Trump administration that you like?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay. So can you name one change in immigration policy under the Trump administration that you like?
To be honest, I can't. I don't really know much about it, but
Okay. So can you tell me something about Trump that you do know about?
No, I can't, but I think I'd just honestly rather have him as president. During 2016,
Even
it
though
was more
you
affordable.
can't tell me. What do you mean? Wait, how old are you again?
18, March 4th.
How would you know it was more
2008.
affordable in 2016? And even so, that was when Obama was in office.
No, I mean like research wise, like
Sure, you were
just like
fucking
the
8
economic
years
situation in
old.
2016. My bad.
Yeah, under
Like, I just know
Obama.
that. No, it was way easier for younger people to buy a house, even though I
Under
couldn't.
Obama.
It was not under Obama. It was Trump's economic plan.
2016 is Obama in office. Trump didn't get into office until 2017.
Or 2017. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. That's my
That's
bad.
a pretty big mistake for you to make there.
I'm sorry. I'm just kind of nervous debating, to be honest. Is it okay if I leave? But I just want to say,
Yep. Let's go on to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen to help get it out to more people as always. Let's get this next person up here. Please, everybody, only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
19.
Support Trump?
Yep.
What's your birth year?
2006.
Okay, what month you born?
November.
Election held today. Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Well, I believe his immigration, I think it's just the best thing. Just
Okay,
in my opinion.
Can you name one change in immigration policy that's happened under Trump that you like?
I just think that he's getting all the illegals out, you know, instead of just, I think he's just more efficient, in my opinion.
Okay, can you name one change in immigration policy under Trump that you like?
Oh, by the way, I'm not in the bathroom, I'm in my garage. Sorry. If you can hear the
Can you
crickets.
name one change in immigration policy that's happened under Trump that you like?
Sorry, I'm so nervous. Well, he's just getting all of them out. I don't know. He's just getting all of the illegals out.
Okay, and do you have
So
more
if you're
jobs?
coming into, listen, if you're coming
So
to this
here's a
country,
real question: do you have more jobs now? Do you have higher wages?
well,
Is the economy doing better? Is there lower inflation? Are there lower housing prices? Like, is it easier to buy a home? Is it easier for you to get an education?
yeah. Honestly, yeah. If you can't hear me,
Do you have more
I'm pretty-
opportunities?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Would you like me to
'Cause,
expand on that?
Yeah, can you tell me one main metric of the economy that's better off since Trump got in office?
Well, can I just give you a personal experience, for example?
No, can you name one main metric of the
So
economy?
you don't want to listen to my personal experiences, but you want to talk over me.
Yeah, name one main metric of the economy that Trump has made better off since he got in office.
Can you say that in nice, simple words for me?
Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Heidi, thank you very much for the $2. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Grace, thank you very much for the $1. Thank you. Let me click on the whole thing. I can't really read the whole message right now. Give me 1 sec. So I don't know what that could mean. Let me know. I'm actually not sure myself, but thank you very much, Grace. I really appreciate the $1. Lorna, thank you very much for the $5 as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Try to debate with people today. And unfortunately, these people didn't take me seriously and insulted me. I don't know what to do. I totally get you there. I recommend keep doing it because not all debates will go like that. Those people are definitely horrible, it seems. Let's get this next individual up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube. So you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as always. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
30.
Do you support Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay. If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for? Trump, who would you rather vote for? What's the point of doing this as a 30-year-old man? That's like pretty crazy, bro. Like, why are you like that? That's like actually insane.
You like my profile pic?
No. Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. That was a 30-year-old man. That's supposed to be an adult, by the way. Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo.
How old are you?
Hey, I'm 23.
Do you support
Real
Trump?
shit. This is no bathroom acoustics. And I would say no, I don't support Trump, but I do lean.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo,
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Do you support Trump?
Yup.
What's your birth year?
07.
In what month you born?
January.
Okay. If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Obviously Trump.
What state do you live in? Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
22.
Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Well, that's hard. Mainly because I'm a fucking Canadian, you yank.
Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Let's get this next person up here. Do give us a quick second, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Alrighty, let's go to the next person. Please, everyone, only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Nigger. You're disgusting. Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
22.
Do you support Trump?
No, I was gonna ask.
Hey, everybody, we are just looking for debates. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Hello? Alrighty, let's get the next person up here. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Yo.
How old are you?
I'm going outside.
I'm 18.
And what's your birth year?
2008.
Okay, and why do you support Trump?
Oh, why don't you?
Would you like to answer my question first, and I'll tell you why I don't?
I mean, I joined in here on my free will, so you can answer my question.
Okay, I guess I can. He was held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman. He bragged about walking into the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent, where two 18-year-olds came out. So there were 4 girls as young as 15 years old in these changing rooms. When Donald Trump would barge in, he said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. He called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution, because he didn't like the election results in 2020. And he incited a violent insurrection at the Capitol and pardoned violent rioters who beat police officers and called them patriots. There's countless other things I can mention. Those are just a few.
Go for it.
Answer the question. You can respond.
I want you to keep on going.
No, I think you're trolling at this point. Would
I'm
you like to
not.
respond? Then give me a response.
What was your question?
Give me a response to anything I said. It's a statement. You asked me a
About what?
question. I answered the question. Would you like to respond to my answer?
No, I want you to keep on going because you said you would.
I said I could, but I don't need to.
Why not?
Because I think you're trolling, and I want to make sure that you actually have an argument before I continue on.
I do.
Then please make it.
I will.
If you don't, I'll just kick you. I'm not going to waste any more time.
I want you to keep on going. Then I will stay in my
You
argument.
have about 5 seconds to continue.
You have 5 seconds to answer.
Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yo, it's Apollo to you. See this next person up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, it's Apollo to you. How old are you? Alrighty, let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yo, it's Apollo to you. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, how old are you?
62.
Do you support Trump?
No.
Okay. How old are you? How old are you?
Me.
Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, it's Apollo to you.
30.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah, definitely.
You're really far away from your microphone. It's really hard to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Very minimally.
I'm trying my best, man. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, it sounds like your microphone's like in your shoe. Okay, it sounds like they're trolling. Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Let's go to the next person. Yo, it's Apollo to you. Hello? Alrighty, let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. By the way, everyone, tomorrow we should be live later in the day as well, just letting everyone know. Probably 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, just letting y'all know. Is when we should be starting tomorrow. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
18.
Do you support Trump?
I just wanted to ask you, can you rate my physique?
Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Teresa, thank you very much. The Galaxy, thank you. Let's get this next individual up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yeah, it's how old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
46. Hi, Bart.
Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yo, what's up, how old are you? Hello? Okay, let's go to the next person. Please, everybody, only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Again, if you want to support me... Oh my god, my fucking voice. Oh my god, if you want to support me as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube as well, so you can support me over YouTube Super Chat as always. Jeez, dude, my voice. Dude, my chat on TikTok on my computer just randomly shut away, and now I can't see my chat on TikTok. So I have to look at my phone in order to look at the TikTok chat. And I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? It doesn't even give me an option to open it back up again. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
There, I am 72.
Only send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up, how old are you? How old are you? Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Let's get this next person up here. Do give us a quick second, y'all. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
Hey, Parker.
Alrighty. Let's try to get this next person. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen, everybody, as always. We should be on live for another 2 hours and 13 minutes or so. Yo, what's up, how old are you? Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up, how old are you? Hello? Alrighty, let's try this next person. Okay, it didn't accept that person either. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
Yo, Parker, I love you.
Appreciate you. We are just looking for debates, everybody. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
Parker, more like farter.
Alrighty, let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
Why'd you fucking block me?
Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
I'm 70.
Do you
Just
support
a quick
Trump?
question. What is the word you're using before you say how old are you?
How old are you?
Yeah, you say
Yo, what's up?
Oh, what's up? Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I say it so quickly. I'm sorry. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Let's get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. How old are you?
Hello,
How old are you?
I'm 32,
What's your birth year?
1992, May 16th.
Yeah, you'd be 34. How old are you?
Hello, I'm 28.
Do you support Trump?
I kind of have to, sadly.
Why do you have to?
Well, I don't like him as a person. However, although I am an American, I have family in Ecuador, and the left has done so much wrong to my country, my family's country, that I have to support it because now we're in a right politic spectrum, and so it's the first time that things have started to go openly better
Wait, I'm
from
sorry.
Ecuador.
What did Kamala Harris do to your home country?
Kamala Harris hasn't done anything, but the left, and also I agree with him on abortion and other topics. I am very pro-life.
Wait, so if I could show you evidence that the right wing did something horrible in a different country, would that be evidence to not support the right wing in our country?
Maybe.
Okay. So I can point to a bunch of historical examples of like right wing fascism throughout history. Is that evidence that you shouldn't be right wing?
Right now, I think we shouldn't focus on the historic, but what is happening right now, and for something that
Yeah,
actually affects
everything
me.
that's happened is in the past.
Well, what is happening, it's in the present.
Happening is in the present, but we're talking about things that have happened in the past.
Yes, I
Okay,
agree
so
with
what's
you.
wrong with me talking about something that also happened in the past?
No, nothing wrong. You can show me examples.
Okay. So would you like to clarify on why you support Trump?
Yes, let's go to the exact point. I would say the abortion issue, I am very pro life. And I have heard other people who have tried to support the argument of like being pro life, but not articulating it well. I hope I can articulate it a bit better.
Okay. And what makes you think that you should be pro-life?
Well, I believe that all life has to be supported, and I don't think that using an abortion as a contraceptive method is an acceptable alternative to using contraceptives, or, for example, giving the baby for adoption.
Okay. So, and you think someone should be forced to go through a pregnancy to be able to give them up to adoption, correct? Like you think it should be illegal to get access to an abortion?
I think it should be more restricted.
Yeah, so you think it should be illegal to get access to an abortion?
I think that, yeah, partly. I will not run away.
Yeah, so like for example, if my girlfriend were to get pregnant and I were to pay for her abortion, do you think that I should go to jail?
I don't think you should go to jail, but I don't think there should be an availability for you to do it so easily.
Okay, so I should not go to jail for that, even though you think it's murder?
No, I don't think you should go to jail for it.
Do you think it's murder?
Well, I do believe it is murder. However, not all murder is judged on the same side. You cannot say, for example, killing a child abuser or killing a child is the same. You know.
Are you trying to say that there are some justified killings? Like for example, self-defense, because that's not murder.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not murder. That would be
Well,
that would
then
just
I
be
don't think
killing.
abortion is murder. I just
So
think
you think
abortion is killing.
abortion is murder because you think it's unjustified, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's justified.
Yeah, which means you think it's murder, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. And do you think murderers should go to jail?
Yes.
So
If
do you
it
think
doesn't have a
so
justification,
do
yes.
you think that people who get abortions should go to jail?
Depends on the situation. I wouldn't say a rape victim should go to jail for
Like let's
having
say
an
like in an
abortion.
elective circumstance. Two people consentfully have intercourse, they become pregnant. Should they be able to get access to an abortion given they just want to?
I don't think so.
Why not? It should be illegal.
It shouldn't be accessible.
So like if someone does it, they should go to jail.
Yes, or pay fines. Maybe not.
Pay a fine for murder?
Yeah,
How
pay a
much
fine or go to jail.
so rich people should be able to get as many abortions as they want, but just not poor people?
I don't. That's a good point, actually. that's a good point because as if you say it like that, you think that it's like a pay to go. So yeah, then I think it could be jail. But
Okay.
if there's no access to it, then nobody should have to go to jail, right?
Okay, so you think that people who get abortions should go to jail?
If you put it like that, yes.
Okay. So everyone who's gotten abortion in the past should go to jail?
I don't think the law is retroactive.
You don't think it's retroactive?
It yeah, like if
Okay.
you already did it, you
Can I
did
ask you a
it. But
question? What would you have said to
yes,
the
of
what would
course.
you have said to the Nazis that argued in court that there shouldn't be retroactive enforcement of international law against them for crimes against humanity? Because international law didn't exist prior to us creating international law to then use against the Nazis.
Good point. Good point.
So you have to believe in retroactive enforcement. So essentially what I would get you to reduce down to here is not that you think that it should be actually illegal for someone to get an abortion, but rather that you don't think it's murder because you don't think it should be illegal. Because you
I'm
don't
sorry,
think
could you
someone
repeat
should
that
go to
again?
jail. What's up?
Could you repeat that again, please?
Yeah, and my
I
goal
didn't
here,
listen.
my goal
Mhm.
here with this argument is not to get you to think that people who get abortions should go to jail, but rather to believe that because you don't believe they should go to jail, you don't think it's murder. Because you do think
No.
murderers should go to jail, and because you don't think that they should
Mhm.
go to jail, that means you think that they aren't a murderer.
No, that's not my point. My point is that instead of punitive, I think there should be less access to it.
Yeah, but
Like if abortions are not
for the people
offered,
who are abortionists, for example, people who are the medical doctors that give abortions out, should they go to jail?
yes, I think because they are not respecting the doctrine that is to try to create save lives and will
I think they are.
like
I think they are.
withheld life.
I think they are. Because the notion of life that is going to be legally respected is sentient life, not just cellular life. Also, to mention this is that they have a legal right to a legal responsibility to their patient, the pregnant individual, right? Along with the fact that in terms of abortion, right, we're talking about prior to this even producing a subjective experience. So we're talking about, in most instances, people just taking an abortion pill. But do you think it should be illegal for people to distribute the abortion pill?
Yes,
You think people should go to jail for distributing the abortion pill?
yes.
So if like an 80-year-old lady distributes an abortion pill to a 30-year-old in her family that needed an abortion, you're saying that 80-year-old should go to jail?
Well, if an 80-year-old murders a man on the street, she should also go to jail. So I don't see what the age has to do with anything.
I just don't think that you actually view taking an abortion pill as the same as like murdering someone.
Well, if we're putting it on the same page that it is murder, then yes. What is the
No,
difference
I don't think it's
between
murder.
killing and
I don't think that you should think it's murder. That's absurd. That seems absurd, doesn't it?
why not?
Okay, how about we'll do this route. How about this? Would you rather, if you had to pick between one or the other, would you rather save innocent human lives from being lost, or would you rather restrict access to abortion more?
I think they're equivalent, aren't they?
If you think that they're equivalent, then if they are going to ever come into crossroads, like if one were to violate the other, say for example, one candidate would save more innocent human lives, but the other candidate would restrict more access to abortion, you wouldn't vote because you'd be indifferent to those policies.
No, of course I would like to save as most lives as possible.
So your goal, you'd prefer to save more innocent human lives than to restrict more access to abortion. At the end of the day, all things push come to shove, okay? So let me ask you this question. If I could prove to you that voting for Democrats would save millions more innocent human lives from being lost, would you vote for Democrats?
Yes.
You would? Okay. So according to the Doge cuts to USAID, that will actually lead to 14 million additional lives lost by 2030, according to a Lancet study. So actually, it will lead to millions more people, their lives saved if you voted for Democrats as opposed to voting for Republicans. And since the overturning of Roe versus Wade, Donald Trump's policy to restrict access to abortion, we've actually seen an increase in the amount of abortions that have occurred.
I cannot do this anymore, dude. I'm so sorry. I am just trolling with you. I am very.
Okay. Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yotap, how old are you? How old are you? Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request. Again, if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18, we are just looking for debates as always. We're just looking for debates as always. Yotap, how old are you?
I will assassinate you, boy, you Nazi great.
Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. Yotap, how old are you? How old are you? Yotap, how old are you?
18.
Do you support Trump?
What?
Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Election held today. Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
What's your birth year? Okay, they have like the craziest lag. Let's get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yotap, how old are you?
I didn't want to waste your time, but I just want to say
Okay. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18 as always, everyone. Yotap, how old are you?
21.
Do you support Trump?
Yep.
Okay. Yep or nope?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your birth year? They left. Let's go on to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Yotap, how old are you?
39.
Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Election held today. Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Based on prior term where it was blue, obviously with Biden, I felt personally the country was viewed, quote unquote, weak by other powers, and I did not like the perception that the majority of the people had of the U.S. That's
Okay.
one big factor. That's
And what evidence do you have that the country was viewed as more weak under the Biden-Harris administration?
So basically, I can't really like pinpoint concrete evidence like to support that, but I do, I do. How can I say? Like, I'm pretty sure that the consensus or the majority during that time agreed with that perspective. I'm pretty sure there was the
So, since the
time.
majority of
Yes.
people right now are against Trump, do you agree with them?
No, I'm not saying that that's a basis for agreement. I'm just saying it's a situation that is evident. Not necessarily agreeing to it, just makes it be out there.
Okay, I'm not really quite sure what you mean here.
Like, for example, going back on that lady that you were speaking with earlier about pro-life or pro-choice. For example, there's the debate of are you pro-life or pro-choice, but I think focusing on either choice or either viewpoint really hinders the actual importance of what would be saved by establishing a correct morality, which bottom line shouldn't be is it murder or not? It should be why did they get pregnant to begin with? Why weren't they responsible adults? And I know there's, you know,
Do you think
subcategories
being a
like
responsible
rape.
adult means not having sex?
I mean, taking the decision to create a life and the
Wait.
risk
Having
of
sex is not the decision to create a life.
not you didn't let me finish, man. I meant like doing something that has the potential consequence of creating a life should be performed or done or executed by someone that is responsible enough to like take the precautions or do the right thing correctly only if they're ready to start a life. And so
I think
it
that's
seems
stupid.
like
You
it
think
seems like
that
people.
wait, so you waited to have sex with the partner that you're with in your
Hell no,
relationship?
man. But I mean, there's ways to go about it to not
So
impregnate
wait, but
your
like
significant other.
you understand that sometimes contraceptives fail.
I do understand that, but the thing is that I think the focus should be more on the cause for the repercussions or the negativity that goes on it. Like for example, I think it's correct to penalize or to make it more something that's more they're taken more responsibly. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got somebody pregnant, I'm just gonna take the easy way out and get an abortion. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I think that should be more the focus instead of is it murder or not. You know what I'm saying? Like why would you even take the risk
Yeah,
of getting someone
if my
pregnant if you're not
girlfriend got
ready?
pregnant, I would pay for her abortion if she wanted one.
Okay, but see, that's exactly my point. Like you get to be irresponsible and do
How
an
is it
act that
irresponsible
carries.
for me to have sex with my girlfriend?
Okay, so let's put it this way,
No.
man.
Pause for 1 second.
Yeah,
Explain
go
how
for it.
that's irresponsible.
Because you took the choice
Yeah.
to undergo an act that carried a
Yes.
huge consequence, and now you're backing out, and now you're you know
Wait,
quote
wait,
unquote.
huge consequence. I've had sex a lot in my life, okay? Not one single time has that produced a child, okay?
Well,
So
that's
you
good.
say it has
Then
it's got a huge risk. Doesn't seem like that shit. It's very huge.
I mean that just goes to my point, man. Like it should be the act of having sex should be done by someone that is mature enough and has the intent that in case it or at least the knowledge that if it happens to go another way than planned, then they should be ready for that before they start,
Wait, you
you know,
could
not
say like
implementing.
in a general sense like, "Oh, try to be ready if you can." But to say that people shouldn't be having sex if they can't already have a child, if they're not that stage in their life yet, is fucking absurd, okay? Because I wouldn't go back and tell myself when I was in college, right, that I shouldn't have had sex at all simply because I wasn't ready to have a kid yet. That's fucking absurd, okay? I was in college. I'm building up my life. I have to get educated, gain all of these attributes.
Exactly.
Why
So
would you
why are
argue that I shouldn't have a sex? That's fucking absurd.
Okay, so let's just like okay, I get what you're coming from, but like let's look at it this way, man. Okay, so someone decides to have enough drinks and they go for a drive, right?
No, that's completely
Why is
different.
okay, no, I'm
Wait,
trying to set it
you
up right
think
here. Hold on.
having sex is
Why is the
akin
law?
to drunk
why
driving?
is I'm trying to make the connection. Give me.
No, I'm muting you there. Stop. Don't even act like you have to tell me what you think is comparable about those things. In and of themselves are not comparable. That's fucking absurd.
I'm saying the principle of doing something that carries heavy consequences should be regulated, should be punished if done irresponsibly. Okay? I'm not saying that you can't have sex if you're in college. There's nothing wrong with that. Just do it responsibly. And so maybe it shouldn't be penalized as heavily as murder or whatever, but it should lay at least some sort of weight
Okay.
to
How do you engage in sex responsibly?
just how you have, since you obviously haven't had to get somebody an abortion, right? Or you already had someone to get an abortion. So what did you do?
I
You
asked
did it
you a
responsibly,
fucking
right?
question. Can you respond?
I would do it responsibly and carefully and
what is that?
using protection.
Okay, so
Nah,
if you
let me
use
let me talk
protection,
up and just do a
pause.
Okay, go for it. My
If
bad.
you use protection, should you then be able to get access to an abortion?
What do you mean? Like, if it fails, like you can sue the condom company or what?
If you use protection, can, under your view, you then get access to an abortion?
No.
Okay. So, it's not comparable in any capacity to drunk driving based upon a negligence standard because you don't even think there is a due standard of care in relation to engaging in sex outside of just not doing it. Okay?
My viewpoint is laws are made, or I personally, I don't know how factual it is, but I think they should be perceived as made to control or to at least limit the abuse of irresponsibility. And in this case, if we just make it a free for all, yeah, here's abortion left and right, free consequence.
Put people in jail for
It's
being
obviously
irresponsible. Is that what you just said?
I'm sorry, what?
Put people in jail for being irresponsible?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, if they are not responsible,
Are you always responsible?
No.
So you're irresponsible?
I should have been put in jail for several things.
You think
but
you
that
should be in
doesn't change
jail?
the fact what's more and what's not right.
Wait, so you think you should be in jail?
I mean, I think technically, if we're weighing morality, heavy enough to be punished, then yes. So
okay, how long do you think you should be in jail for?
I think that's the due process. See what happened. Get people to judge what they think
Yeah,
is
I'm
fair.
asking you if you were on the jury for yourself, how long would you put
For
yourself
abortion?
in prison?
For like having my
No.
my partner get an abortion or what?
No, how long would you put yourself in prison?
It would depend on what I'm trying to be put in jail for.
You yourself right now.
Right now, I wouldn't, man. I don't have any criminal record or anything.
You just
but I'm
said you're
saying
irresponsible.
I've done things that are irresponsible.
Yeah,
Yes.
so because you've done things that are irresponsible, that means you should go to prison under your view.
No,
you said
I
people who do
haven't-
irresponsible things should go to jail.
No, I was trying to get the point across that laws should be there to instill responsibility.
Okay.
To promote responsibility.
So what laws do you want to exist to ensure more responsibility in our president?
In our current term right now with our president, in what aspect?
What laws do you want to exist to ensure responsibility amongst our president?
Obviously, respecting the life of other people, that's a huge one. Respecting
Like
freedom
if they
of
like
other
for
people.
example, if they call for the execution of some of their political opponents, that they shouldn't be able to be president.
Who called for the execution?
I'm saying if a candidate
still
did that,
walking out there?
if a candidate called for
That
the
should be
execution of their
definitely
political
judged.
opponents,
If there's
then you
clear
wouldn't
and
support them,
evident-
right?
If there's clear and evident facts that undeniably show that a current leader did that, then yeah, they should be held in trial.
Yeah, if there's 100% facts that demonstrate a current leader has called for the execution of some of their political opponents, they should never be supported, right?
Did they do this while in power or
Yes.
as citizens?
As while they were in power.
They shouldn't be supported.
They should not be supported, correct?
They should be judged for that. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So then you shouldn't support Trump because Trump did do that.
What did he do?
Yeah, he called for the execution of some Democrats because they said to follow the law and to not follow an unlawful order if you're given it. He reposted someone on Truth Social saying, "Hang them, George Washington would." So
But-
you don't support Trump, right?
Well, there's how can I?
So you don't
explain?
support Trump, right?
You got to take it in the context. I don't think he meant it literally, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Like literally, I'm gonna
Yes.
offer X amount of money to get this done. Did he
Do you want me
that?
to show you the clip?
You have it there. Like, is it recent?
Yeah, this was this presidency.
So the context was like serious. Like he wasn't doing. He didn't like laugh it off afterwards.
No, he was serious. And even so, you shouldn't be able to do that. Do you want to see it?
So I see in the comments here that people are saying that he was joking. I don't know.
Sir, do you want to see?
Yeah, I'll see it. Yeah, I'll see it.
Okay.
For sure.
One quick second here, real quick. Let's pull this up completely. There we go.
Here's everything that you need to know. Donald Trump posted this on Truth Social. He responded to a post published by the Washington Examiner titled, "Democratic Veterans in Congress Urge Service Members to Refuse Unspecified Unlawful Orders," by saying that this is really bad and dangerous to our country and that their words cannot be allowed to stand. He then followed that up with a second post that reads, "This is seditious behavior, punishable by death." And then he reposted a comment that reads, quote unquote, "Hang them, George Washington would."
Okay.
So you don't support him anymore, right?
So it's not that I won't support him. Like I said earlier, there's things that he has brought currently that has things how they are right now.
This
which
is
I
something
feel
called
are-
TDS. Do you know what TDS is?
The post that you just put right now? The
Yeah,
video?
do
the
you know
clip?
what TDS is? It's something that you have.
No, please.
Trump
please
devotion syndrome, sir?
Okay.
There's nothing Trump could do that would get you to stop supporting him. I quite literally just gave you an example of something that you said you would not support a candidate if this were true about that candidate. It is true about Trump. I proved to you without a doubt that it's true about Trump. And now you're still saying that you support him.
I mean, if I were given the choice right now to go blue or stay where we're at, I would stay where we're at.
Exactly.
I'm not saying he's like the best Republican president ever, but I'm saying I'm okay with the current situation in general.
Yeah,
as
even
opposed
though
to
he
how it
called
was
for the execution of
years ago.
some Democrats because they said to follow the law and to not follow unlawful orders. So you just contradicted yourself.
I think we're pinpointing on something that, really is not, something that's going to affect negatively the majority.
You don't think the president of the United States threatening to execute his political opponents is going to affect the level of violent rhetoric within our society?
I think to his point is...
Do you think that that's
the
going to cause
fact
more violent rhetoric? Weren't you guys like complaining about us calling you guys fascists when that's true?
My viewpoint is, if I compare where we are right now as when we were last administration, regardless of who the candidate is and their personal, like comments or expressions or mindset per se, I'm saying I think we're better off right now in general.
Okay.
That's all.
In what way are we better off?
Well, I'm pretty sure that the situations that are happening right now did not start 100% by him. A lot of the decline started with, like I said earlier, the viewpoint of the U.S. while the previous administration was in charge. Like I said, there was a lot of political, like with other countries, stances and deals that didn't go through. It kind of felt like U.S. was getting taken advantage of. And as soon as Trump came in, the repercussions of all that were still already overflowing. And people are focusing as if he's like the one that caused 100% all the decline that's happening, all the conflict that's happening. which in fact it really wasn't, because it wasn't just him. That is basically saying like the state of the country with the prior administration lend itself for the overspill that he's now dealing with.
In relation to what, like immigration or?
Immigration was worse in the blue than it is now. There was
Okay. So what did
tons
Biden?
more people getting
Okay.
violently separated from here
Okay.
during the blue administration.
Can you tell me
than
what
right
the
now, or
Democrats
left.
did to make things worse?
If you go statistically, deportations
No,
and
what did they
removal.
do to make things worse?
What did they do to make the fact that Biden promised a fair path for families that were, you know, established here, lawfully, like in the sense of not committing any like violent crimes, and then just like at the end of his term, just like shutting that down. That's like giving false hope.
I'm sorry, like what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about the
This
very
never
last.
happened.
There was a time like literally
Biden never
less
said he
than-
was going to give mass amnesty to every single person who
He
hasn't
didn't
committed a
say-
violent
I
or a
didn't-
serious
he
offense.
was giving a path to
No,
not
he didn't.
amnesty. It was a path to
Nope.
to adjustment of status
Nope.
based on individual.
Nope. Nope.
Yes, there
not
was.
for
man.
not
Google
not
it.
if you just
Google-
haven't
quick
committed a
Google
crime.
search.
No.
I said like being married to a U.S. citizen. And
Whoa! Now we're changing conditions. What do you mean
Isn't
married to a
that
U.S. You
immigration,
didn't
though?
say that
Isn't
prior.
it?
And that's not
That's what I
something
meant to
new
say.
with
Well,
Biden. That's existed.
I'm not saying it didn't accept. I'm saying he rolled it out. Like the
What
very
did
last
Biden
part-
do related to immigration that was worse for the
So
country?
that's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. I'm trying to tell you. Towards the end of his term, he promoted or he advertised a path for adjustment of status for certain, or which was actually millions of undocumented people in the
Wait.
shadows.
So the
People
reason why you
started
can't support
applying for
Biden
that.
is because he said he was going to do something and didn't do it. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yes.
So you wouldn't support Trump if he said he was going to do something and didn't do it.
I'm saying immigration wise, because we started off with what the
Wait,
blue collar,
just to
what
clarify,
we left with.
even immigration wise, Trump claimed he would get rid of all undocumented immigrants in the country. Trump claimed he would reduce electricity prices by 50% within a year. Trump claimed he would do no wars. Trump claimed he would release all the Epstein files. Trump claimed a bunch of things he didn't do. He said he would end the Russia-Ukraine war in 24 hours. That clearly didn't happen.
Can you name a single president that's promised something and went through with it 100% of the time?
No.
Well, what's your point then?
Well, your point was that if someone promised something and then didn't fulfill that promise, you wouldn't support
That was
them.
not my point. My argument was, what did the
I
left
can't
do
talk, dude.
against
I'm sorry. Are
immigration?
you just genuinely not knowing what you're even arguing in the conversation we're having, sir? Do you
You're
know
the
what?
one that's-
Do you know what we're talking about?
You asked me about immigration and what the Democrats did that was wrong, and I gave you an example, and now you're
No,
just
you
blowing
didn't.
me off now. I mean,
What example?
the fact that he gave false hope to millions of undocumented people that
You
have
can't
been
say
here.
you would stop supporting him for something that is done by every candidate you argued is something done by Trump, and I can argue is done by Trump to a significantly greater extent. Okay? I don't
Okay,
even know what fucking promise you're referencing. This
You
isn't even
look
a.
it
This
up,
is.
man. It
We
was-
already
it
went
was
through
a
this. This isn't even a promise that was made.
Yes, it was, man.
It
The
wasn't.
Supreme Court shut it down, and they just stopped it. Look into it, man, a little bit. It was like, I think it was like a path to, or for a path for keeping families together.
You're talking
Act or
about
some shit
DACA.
like that.
You're talking about DACA, right?
No, it wasn't for student wise. It was like keeping families together.
Okay.
Like
All right. How about
families-
you go look it up? Go look it up right now.
Okay. Here. I'm just gonna hold up. I'll be right back.
Yeah, just go look
You
it
can
up.
still hear me, right? Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Here.
I don't hear you currently, but I don't want to. Peter, thank you very much for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. No, I didn't see it yet. I'll have to go take a look at it later. How was it, Peter? You let me know. Christine, thank you very much for the $2. Thank you very much. Seriously, though, like what? Bianca, thank you very much for the $1. Mina, thank you very much for the $8. I really
Mina,
appreciate it. Thank you so much. Get some W's from Mina in the comment section right now. Thank you for the $8 over on PayPal. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. And I totally get you there. I totally get you there. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And L to him. L to him. W to you. Thank you very much for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. I appreciate it. Thank you. As well
Am I back or
as...
no?
What's up? As well as
Am I
Jessica.
back?
Not yet. As well as Jessica,
Okay.
thank you for the $10. Thank you very much over on PayPal. I really appreciate it. Thank you. This did an abortion at 17. Saved me from an abusive relationship. It allowed me to get 2 degrees and become a nurse practitioner, specializing in ICU care. I'm now 35 years old, and the decision has allowed me to care for and help the lives of countless people. Abortion is a basic human right. You're totally right. Thank you so much, Jessica. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. As well as Joseph, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Exactly. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That is exactly a lie. You're right. Yeah, Trump said he was going to build the wall and make Mexico pay for it. Jacqueline, thank you very much. I really appreciate the dollar as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. Yeah, I know that's something that I brought up, and that's something I would address. But there's no like particular claim that he's referencing specifically in terms of like what was promised.
Can I put it in the chat?
Go ahead.
The quick
What was
search
the
I got?
title?
Here it is.
Just tell me the title. I won't be able to
I
see
put
in
it
the chat. Hey, dude.
You won't be able to see in the chat? Okay,
I
it says
will
the
not
Biden
be able to see it in
administration
the chat.
keeping
No.
families- Okay, well, I don't know how I can like read it and just not mute myself.
Hey, dude. There's something called using your brain, remembering the title, and then coming back into the live, and then
Okay,
telling me the
gotcha.
title that you remembered.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then Lee, thank you very much for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. There's no respect for the Trump administration because it has he hasn't earned it. I cannot fathom how many people think that Trump has a good rep. I know, right? It's ridiculous. Trump's rep around the world is so bad. But yeah, if you want to support me as always, everyone, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat as always.
Can you search "keeping families together" Biden administration and just like read real quick a summary?
Can you
of
just
what
look it up yourself, dude? And tell me
I
the
did,
fucking
but
title?
It's called "Keeping Families Together."
Okay. And what's that? Is that it for the title or?
During the Biden administration, just do a quick search of that. You'll.
Okay, I'm about to
hopefully
kick you because you can't tell me a fucking title. Okay. What is the
Can you-
entire title?
Keeping families together.
That's it.
Biden administration.
That's it.
Keeping families together.
What
yes.
and what
Biden
site is it on?
Do I'm feeling lucky if you want, and it should be the first hit. If you're using Google browser.
What
search.
is the fucking website you're looking at?
I did a quick search. It was AI info. Just
Click
can
on the
you
fucking
just-
source, dude. Click on the damn source. If you're gonna cite something on my stream, at least have the fucking decency to engage with the very point you're making by providing a source for the claim that you're making. If not, then what the fuck is the point of talking to you? Michael, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. For a Trump judge struck down this keeping families together EO by Biden. If that's an EO, I'll have to see. Did you have the title?
It's AIL. The site is AILA.
AILA.
.org. Yes, and the title for the
What's the title? You have to remember it and come back. Because the only thing that comes up when you look up keeping families together is a order specifically that was determined by or through the Biden administration. It says on November 7th, the United States District Court of Eastern District of Texas in state of Texas v. Department of Homeland Security, case number 24 CV 306, issued a final judgment vacating the keeping the families together parole process, published at 89. of Fed registration, 67,000. Effective immediately, USCIS is taking the final steps to comply with the court order. Yeah, so that seems like they tried to do something for this, and it was just a limitation through the context of the court process. That doesn't mean that
Okay,
they didn't try to do it. If this is what you're citing, which by the way, it doesn't seem like you're citing this because you still have yet to provide anything on the stream.
Yeah, but you referenced that's what I was referencing. That's what I was trying to tell you though. That fact that he gave false hope to individuals a clear path to a legal status here, and then just like bailing after that, just leaving them in limbo. That's like something that I see
Okay, I'm
very
sorry.
wrong.
Are you fucking stupid? I hate talking to people like you. You are one of the dumbest fucking people I've ever talked to. I just got done with explaining to you. It was held up by the courts. Okay. Are you really gonna not engage with that point?
It was held up by the courts. Yes, I understand that much.
So the Biden administration tried to do it. They didn't not follow through with it. They tried to do it.
And what was
So what
the
do you mean?
consequence of
What do you fucking mean? They claimed that they were going to do something, and then they just didn't follow through with it. That would be a limitation on behalf of the court system, not their own actions, not a prevention of their own actions from doing it.
So what is so wrong about Trump immigration wise right now?
Did you hear anything I just said?
Yeah, okay, so
What did I just say?
You're saying that what Biden did wasn't stopped by him. I get that. So
What did I just say?
What is that he tried to do something and it was stopped by the courts, right? Something to help immigration, right?
So
Immigrants.
then why were you portraying it as Biden did this and said he was going to do this and then didn't follow through with it? After I just got done with explaining to you, that's not what happened.
Because the whole argument started because of what was wrong. How was immigration hindered with the prior administration? That was my.
Still not an answer. What was my question I just asked you?
You asked me that why I would not support that if it wasn't really like blocked by him. Basically, is what I'm getting.
No.
So you're wanting me to support Biden for
no.
something he started.
Why? I hate you. I hate you. Comprehension. Please have it. Have it.
Yes, sir.
Oh my fucking god. I asked you, why did you portray it that way? People, why did you portray it that way? As if, right, Biden said he was going to do it and then didn't follow through with it. If I just got done with explaining to you that he didn't do that and that rather he did try to do it and it was stopped by the court process. Why did you do that?
Okay, so to your point, yes, the bad outcome for immigrants was not directly caused by Biden, instead by the courts. I agree with you. Factually, yes.
What did I just say to you? Are you listening to anything I'm saying? Respond to what I just said.
Okay, so I did that because
I am not going to fucking repeat what I just said. If you don't fucking remember what I just said, I'm going to kick you. Are you fucking kidding me?
So right now, if it were left, what would be different?
What did I just say to you?
Okay, so point to you. Okay, so
why do you portray it that way?
Because ultimately, it caused a bunch of like under the shade people that were fine to now be exposed to USCIS through filing for this adjustment of status, keeping families together.
These people, man.
And now they have repercussions of not being identified. Yes, go for it.
I asked you, why did you portray it that way after I just explained it to you? The obvious answer is either you're not paying attention, you didn't comprehend, or something like that. Why are you not directly responding to what I just said?
What do you want me to answer? Like, say, okay, I shouldn't have mentioned that because it did affect millions of people negatively, whether he caused the stop of it or not. The fact
I
that he
want you to
started it
answer the question directly.
because it was
Why
a
did you do
negative.
this?
Because it was against immigrants. You at with the whole
No.
argument of this.
These fucking people, dude. There's no way he's not comprehending what I'm saying right now. Like actually, like you've got to be rage baiting me. Like I'm literally asking you why you did this action, and you're not explaining to me why you did the action. Why you specifically portrayed it as if he didn't fucking follow through with it when he did follow through with it, and it was just prevented by the court system. Why did you portray it that way? You could say you're misinformed. You could say, oh, I didn't know, and I was just whipping shit out of my ass. But please directly fucking respond to my statement. I'm not going to... If you don't respond to it directly, I'm going to kick you. This is such a fucking waste of time.
So I went that argument because although, yes, you're right. You're right. It was blocked by the Supreme Court, obviously by the court system, specifically in Texas, I believe. I just, overall, the outcome of it was negative consequences to undocumented people that are now in the system because they falsely had the hope of going through with that. And now they're in the system, now they're identified, now there's people, now there's records of them being here when before they were fine in the shadows, albeit, but they were fine. Now they're identified, now they're vulnerable. That's my ultimate idea of that, or perception of what really was the final outcome of that. Even though you're
So
right,
you
yes,
framed
you're right.
it that
Biden
way
didn't
because
stop it.
undocumented immigrants have a negative impact? That has nothing to do with Biden and what Biden did.
No, I'm not saying undocumented immigrants have a negative. I say it was a negative impact ultimately to them, because now they're vulnerable to being identified for starting that paperwork with USCIS. A lot of them at the hopes
because of who? Because of who? Because of Biden?
because of the court system, but it was something that
So
Biden
then why is this a
administration
criticism of Biden?
because he could have foreseen this as, okay, wait, if this gets blocked, now I'm exposing millions of people I'm trying to help.
Yeah, so what should he have done otherwise?
He should have either not done it if he wasn't gonna be able to go through with it, or done this way earlier. Like, why didn't he do this like the second year in term when there was enough
hate
time
these
to at
people.
least fight it, or at least?
I hate these people. Like so fucking much. It's unbelievable. I can't do this conversation anymore. I'm done. I'm genuinely too annoyed of that conversation where I can't do it anymore. I'm just like really not having a good time. Like honestly, like I can't talk to people like that anymore. Like it's absurd that I have to go over the same thing so many times, and they just really purposefully choose not to engage with it. I can't even engage with the conversation anymore after that. It's how old are you? Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request again if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Tanner, thank you for the $5. Are you a Trump supporter? Or for the dollar?
Oh, I didn't mean to go up. Sorry, bro.
You're good. Peter, thank you for the $15. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, he's claiming that Biden didn't do something helpful for immigration and that he should have just known this, like the court system was going to take it down beforehand, which you couldn't possibly fucking know. But then still supported Trump, who like literally does everything that he can to try to harm legal immigrants. So, Michael, thank you very much for the dollar. Thank you. Yep, that is the apparently also a Trump-appointed judge blocked it. Michael as well. Thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Do you support Trump?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much for that, Galaxy. Thank you very much. And what was your birth year?
2008.
And what month you born?
March.
Okay. And if the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay. Why do you support Trump?
Mainly immigration.
Okay. What about immigration?
We've had like way less border crossings, deportation, stuff like that.
Okay. And can you tell me what changed in immigration policy under the Trump administration that you like?
Not like a specific policy.
So you can't tell me anything that Trump did that you like relating to immigration.
I mean, the border crossings went down. I mean, he caused that.
Okay. What did he do to cause that?
He upped like enforcement on the border, I'm pretty sure, like more security.
Okay. How do you feel about the fact that he undermined a bipartisan border bill that would have increased security at the border and would have made the legal asylum process go quicker?
I mean, like, when did that happen?
In 2023.
I mean, that's like not a good thing.
Yeah, but that undermines the bipartisan border bill. Right? That undermines border security. So if you think border security reduces border crossings, then why would Trump undermine a bill that would have reduced border crossings in a time in which he thinks that there was an open border that was ravaging our country?
But why would he turn it down though?
Yeah, because he wanted the Democrats to look bad, and he wanted to run on the border being an issue in order to be able to get elected. So he cared more about running on the border being an issue than actually fixing the conditions at the border.
But what about like multimillionaires?
What about him?
What about Charlie Kirk? What about bodybuilders? What about 8 inches in thick? This is my testimony.
Let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as
What's
always.
up, Parker?
How old are you?
What's up, Parker? I'm 18.
What's your
About to
birthday?
be 19. 09/29/07.
Okay. And are you driving?
No, I'm driving. My friend's driving.
Okay. For sure. Let me... and you do support Trump, right?
I do support Trump.
Election held today, Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Donald Trump.
Okay, for sure. I have some people to think, then we can move on to our conversation. Megan, thank you very much for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm trying not to, honestly. As well as Jocelyn, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably only be on for another hour and 15 minutes or so, to be honest. So it's a shorter live today as well. And then Christina, thank you very much for the $100 over on PayPal. This is the right account. Thank you very much, Christina. I appreciate the $100. I love you. Here's some cash for your sanity fund. The last guy was an idiot. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you so much for the $100 for the sanity fund. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, go ahead. Why do you support Trump?
All right. I support Trump for many reasons. I think immigration laws.
You're cutting out. I cannot hear you currently. Alrighty. Looks like they're lagging out. Let's go on the next person. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Alrighty. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
27.
Do you support Trump?
I do, but I'm also reason why I wanted to come up here. I'm definitely open to changing my mind. I voted for Hillary in 2016, but the last 2 elections I voted for Trump. So
okay. And if the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, or you could choose not to vote, who would you choose to vote for?
I mean, I would probably say Trump, but
okay. Why do you support Trump?
So I wanted to kind of bring up abortion. I think I do agree with you on the point of like if conception is like not consensual in terms of like rape, you know what I mean? Like I fully support that. but do you consider a zygote a form of life? Yes or no?
Yeah, zygotes are a cellular form of life.
Okay, do you think it has DNA?
Do I think that it has DNA? Yes.
Okay. So that would be classified as a living individual organism, then, correct?
It's a living human organism. Yeah, sure. But it's not a
No, it's
human
a
being.
it's
It's
a
not a
living
person.
individual organism. And it's in the developmental
Okay.
the developmental stage. Can we agree on that?
Okay. And?
So you agreed it does carry DNA, right?
Yeah.
And that's human DNA?
Yes.
So do you still think that terminating a zygote that has reproductive cells and human DNA, you think that it's justified outside of what we both agree on is wrong, which is, I'm not going to say the word again because I don't want to flag anything, but
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with slapping zygotes. I love doing it myself. I slap zygotes all the time.
okay, yeah. So you're admitting to killing humans then, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Do you think it's murder to pull the plug on an individual in your family that is brain dead?
No, I don't,
So you think
because
it's okay to kill humans?
they had sentience experience
You think
according
it's
to
okay
you.
to kill innocent humans?
Obviously not. No.
Oh, okay, but you just said it was okay to pull the plug on an individual in your family that is brain dead and they have human DNA. They're cellularly living. I don't know why you would argue that it's okay to kill innocent human beings. That's crazy, bro.
Well, because the killing of an innocent human being would be someone that's alive, two people that are alive, and then
Okay.
one person taking the life of the other.
Yeah, so what you're not understanding specifically is that we obviously aren't going to view a zygote in the same way that we view a
It has
newborn
human
baby
DNA,
or
though.
that we view a person just because it has human DNA, in the same way that we don't value a brain-dead individual as a person anymore.
Okay,
Right?
so
We
can
know
I
that
just
they're
ask
medically
you,
dead.
can we come to a middle ground here? So so the value changes on whether they're born or not. Is that pretty much what you're saying?
No, based on whether they're sentient or not.
Okay, so why is it wrong if you're say I would say it's not wrong to pull the plug on someone that had if someone's brain dead at 30 years old or 20 years old, they
What about a
lived
brain-dead
20
baby?
years. Yeah, I would no, I'm those circumstances too, because and the other, and I do support like abortions for support, like saving the life of the
So
mother.
I don't know
Like
why
I
you
do
just randomly
support that.
decided to bring that up. We're talking specifically in the instances where you deem it to be a person or not. And you said
Well,
specifically it's going to be
because
yeah, can I please speak? You said it's a
yes,
person
go ahead.
specifically
Sorry.
because it's going to have a future subjective experience. What you're not considering, though, is that then you're going to consider it murder to utilize an IUD in situations where the IUD can not only prevent fertilization, but also prevent implantation.
Yeah, but the IUD is only implanted if the sexual interaction is going to be, as you know, like pretty much, you know what I'm getting at.
What?
If you have protective safe sex, you know, there's really no there's really no need for that. So
That made no fucking sense. I'm asking, in the instance in which someone's using an IUD, can it lead to the prevention of a fertilized
yeah,
egg
it
from
does.
implanting
It
into the
does.
uterine wall?
Yes, it does.
And do you
It
think
does.
if that happens that they're a murderer?
No, I mean I don't, but
Okay, so
I
then you don't
think
think it's wrong to kill a
I think you're
zygote
going
with a
to a
future
little bit more.
So you
No,
don't
yeah,
think
I
it's
think you're
wrong to
going.
kill a zygote with a future subjective experience?
I mean, yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah, it's a fair point, but that's the point of having safe, you know, sex. That's the point of using a condom and being safe, so that doesn't happen. And there's also other alternatives that you can prevent it from
Yeah,
happening
that's what
without
we're
using.
saying. An IUD. We're talking about in the case
Yeah,
in which someone's using an
you also
IUD.
don't have
You
to.
don't think it's murder in the case in which someone's using an IUD. yet you said that you value
Yeah, but you
humans.
have to understand
Yet
there
you
was a
said, yet you
consensual
said that you
agreement.
value human cellular life with a future subjective experience. So
Yeah,
if
I
what you
understand
value
that,
is
but
human cellular life with a future subjective experience, then you would
okay.
have to consider that in this circumstance that it would be murder. Otherwise, you'd be contradicting that
Parker,
specific
okay.
standard.
Can okay, I can understand where you're coming from, but during you have to think of at the moment of conception is when the man and the woman are together and completion happens. That's when that happens. So, and to say that the point being is you can be smart enough to not let that completion happen. You can take other actions to avoid it, whether it's safe sex and or other ways to do it by being mentally conscious to not bring a baby into the world or put the possibility of bringing a baby into the world. Can we agree on that? Do you think that we can there's safe practices and safe things that you can do that can prevent?
Do you know what an IUD is, sir?
Yeah, I do.
What is
It's an
it?
implant. It's an implant.
What does it stand for?
I don't know the exact. I don't know the
Intrauterine
exact.
device. Okay, so
Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. Trust me.
okay, so then why are you asking me if someone is using contraceptives? It's a form of contraceptive. Okay?
I know, but it's
so
but
in the
but
event of someone utilizing an IUD, do you think that they're a murderer if it is going to prevent a fertilized egg from implanting into the uterine wall?
the person that had the IUD would have to know that they would be at risk.
Yeah, let's say
for
that
to
they know
happen.
that.
Well, then that's a lack of mental I don't know stability, but they
It's
they
a
should
lack
know
of
well
mental
enough.
stability to know that you're on an IUD that can kill zygotes.
No, you shouldn't. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't be engaging in that far of intercourse.
So you want people to who have IUDs to not have
No,
sex?
no.
So just don't have sex if you have an IUD.
You're missing my point. It's like I want to go back to saying.
So you're okay with people who have IUDs having sex?
A zygote is a human. No, yeah, but you're okay. You're pivoting. You pivoted from what I was talking about.
No, I'm
about
not.
A zygote having a zygote has cells and they multiply and it has human DNA. They have fingerprints. They have everything. That zygote has everything. They're just not a sentient human being.
I understand.
You won't, and you agreed on that.
I responded to
Yeah,
this.
but you pivoted to an IUD.
That's not a fucking pivot. That addresses your
It is
exact.
a pivot.
Hey, dude, let me explain why it's not a pivot. It
Okay.
addresses your exact standard. Your standard was human cellular life in a future subjective experience. Me talking about an IUD is an example in which you think it's not murder to kill, right, a cellular life with a future subjective experience. That's simply
How do you
what it
gain
is.
sentient experience, though?
What?
How do you gain that experience?
Through neurological development of the thalamocortical connection,
Which happens at how many weeks?
and the integration of the mind and body, around 20 through 24
No,
weeks.
no. Brainwaves are at 8 weeks.
That's not brainwaves. Is not what I'm referencing. I'm referencing the thalamocortical connections. Okay.
Wait, so
That
if a
integrate the mind
living
and the body.
if a human living being has brainwaves,
It's
you
not
don't consider that a living being. Is that I just want to, because if you can
I
admit
don't-
there, look, if okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I don't consider it a sentient being.
Okay, yeah, but we can differentiate sentient and human, right?
Yeah,
Can we
I've been
not?
already very clear with that. A brain-dead individual is not sentient, but they are human.
Yeah, but they were sentient before being brain dead.
Yeah, and do you think it's murder in the situation where someone's using an IUD that can prevent the implantation of a fertilized egg at conception
No, because
that is a cellular life, cellular human life,
yeah,
and
but
has
that's
hey,
the
hey, dude,
pivot.
hey, dude.
That's the
When I
pivot.
speak, you
That's
need to
the
shut
pivot.
the fuck up, okay?
Okay,
Stop
buddy.
this.
Hit the gym.
How about you shut the fuck up when I speak? Because you know that you can't engage with my arguments. I've been very fucking nice to you, okay? If you want to
I'm
have a
sorry.
conversation with me, we can have a conversation. But this whole bullshit of you not comprehending a single fucking word that I say and then interrupting me when I speak and make the argument doesn't allow for productive conversation, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So make all the points you want in the world. When you're done, I will respond and make my points.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, I think if we're talking, a zygote has 46 chromosomes, does it not? 23 from the egg, 23 from the sperm. Is that correct?
Yeah, typically.
Does that zygote have any potency to it?
It depends on how you define potency.
Well, it would be totipotency.
How do you define that?
It would be like a single cell that can divide and rise
If you're saying it's a single
into a
cell that
body
can
and a
divide and rise,
placenta as
sure,
well.
yes. That's what
Well,
you mean
no,
by
it would
potency.
rise to every cell type of the body
What's the
plus
point?
placenta. Well, no, yeah, I'm trying to make the point that this is a human being that's just not sentient. So the argument of sentience is not really like I just can't get behind it because you're agreeing with me on everything that I'm saying beforehand in terms of the human aspect of that zygote.
It's not a human being because my notion of a human being is tied to the notion of personhood, and personhood is not achieved until the thymicrocortical connections, the integration of the mind and body. Is that clear?
Okay, so do you think that the integration of mind would brainwaves at 8 weeks old fall into that category?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because the thymicrocortical connections is what's required to produce the subjective experience.
All right, I don't know what that
the
means. So can
prefrontal
you explain it
cortex
to me?
and the
So
thymicrocortical
you can,
connections.
yeah,
It's
if you
what
could explain that to
I
me.
have been explaining to you. It's what integrates the mind in the body and produces a subjective experience.
Okay, so you're still arguing the point of sentience.
Yeah. So you have to understand that brain waves are not sentience. In the context of brain dead individuals, there are the existence of brain waves. Okay, there are EEG readings. Okay, it's just they don't meet the specific readings to produce a subjective experience, nor
Okay,
do they
okay.
have the particular brain structures required to produce that experience, which doesn't
Okay.
exist until 20 through 24 weeks in the womb, with the development of the prefrontal cortex and the thymicrocortical connections.
Okay, can we agree that a zygote carries unique human genetics? Can we agree on that?
How many times do I need to agree to this? Like
So
seriously, dude. How many
okay,
times?
so
Like how many times have you asked me that
I
question?
just want to make because I want to make sure. Well, I'm
Like
sorry. I just
8
want to make sure we're on the
times?
same point here. Okay, I'm sorry.
How
man.
many
Just
times have
wanna
you
make-
asked me that question? Seriously, dude.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure we have a clear premise on what we're debating.
Yeah.
So
How
I'm
many
sorry.
times do you need to do that?
Well, I mean, you've been pivoting a little bit, so
No, I haven't. I'm currently
have.
letting you right now
went to
pivot
IUD.
away from the argument that I was making to ask as many questions as you have to get out all of the nonsense because you were cutting me off constantly.
Well, I just don't think that it's I don't one thing it's relevant to what we're talking about. I don't think the government should decide when life begins. That's one thing. But in terms of like what we were talking about in terms of like the zygote, cell division happens in the first few days of conception. So you have small clusters of cells moving to the uterus. That creates human life.
Okay. So can I now make my argument? Can we talk about how
Yeah,
we were
go
talking
ahead.
about
Yeah.
the IUD?
I would love
the
to.
reason
I
why
would love
this
for
isn't
it.
a pivot or a deflection away from your argument is because your argument was what's valuable is human cellular DNA life, right, and future subjective experience. In the situation with the IUD, not only can it prevent a fertilized egg at conception from fertilizing in the very first place, but can also prevent a fertilized egg at conception from implanting it into the uterine wall, therefore killing said fertilized egg with the future subjective experience. So in the case in which that happens, and someone who is a person who has an IUD knows that that can happen from the IUD, are they a murderer?
If their goal of intercourse was to not be safe, then yeah, I would consider that. Yeah.
Okay, so if
But
they
I would
claim,
also
that their goal of
if you're
intercourse,
practicing safe sex and it happens, I don't consider you a murderer now.
so if their goal was to have safe sex, then you're saying they're not a murderer.
Well, the male would have to be protected.
So if the guy used a condom, then you're saying they're not a murderer.
Yeah, because they performed all
Watch
proper
this.
actions to prevent.
If someone wears a
that from happening.
condom and the person they had sex with then gets an abortion, is that okay?
To me, yeah, because they were conscious and practicing safe sex to prevent that from happening. But I understand mistakes happen and things happen, I'm not. Again, it's the same thing about grape. Like, that's a horrible situation. I would never. I don't care what age the female is. I would never want a woman to go through that. So I'm not like 100% pro-life. Like, there are instances, but I think if a man and a woman practice safe sex and something happens, then I think they have the full right to do what they want with that with the child, whether it's an abortion or whatever it wants to be, adoption, whatever.
Okay. So you think it should be legal to get access to an abortion so long as the individual who's getting the abortion claims they used a condom?
Well, I mean, I think it's a two-way street. I think both the man and the woman would come to an agreement that if both of them practice safe sex and something happened, that they could say, "Hey,
So if the
you took
woman
the right
if the woman
precautions. I took the right
claims they
precautions."
did engage in safe sex and the man claims they didn't, what should happen?
And the man claims that they didn't.
Yeah.
But what if the woman claimed that the man did?
Okay. Instead of asking me a question that changes the question I asked you, how about you fucking learn how to answer a question?
Your question, you said
Okay.
the woman
I'm
said they practiced it
gonna
and
give
the
you
man
one more
didn't.
shot, Tanner. If you can't answer the question, I'm going to move on to the next person. I'm gonna stop talking to people like you. Seriously. If you are going to act like this, I'm not going to talk to you. You can directly answer my questions. You are competent enough to do that. Do it.
Okay, repeat it, please.
You don't fucking remember the question?
No, I just want to make sure I can answer it and
No,
as,
then
as
respond
best
to
as I
it.
can.
I'm not going to repeat it if you remember the question. If not, I will replay it because I'm genuinely that annoyed at you.
Well, no, I don't. I mean, if the man is not protected, I don't think that they're considered a murderer if their intention is to practice safe sex.
Okay. So again the question, because apparently you can't fucking remember it. If the person who gets the abortion claims that they engaged in safe sex, but the person that they had sex with claims they didn't have safe sex, what should happen? Should the person go to jail?
No, I would.
Who got
no,
the
I would
abortion?
stand. I would. No, I would stand beside the woman.
So you think, okay, so it should be legal to get access to an abortion is essentially your argument.
Yeah,
all
I don't
they have
agree
to do,
with Roe. Yeah,
because
I don't agree with Roe versus
pause. Because all they have to do is claim that they used a condom, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I would
Okay,
say so. Yeah.
Tanner. So then why are you arguing abortion as the reason as to why you support Donald Trump if you essentially believe it should be legal?
Well, because I think most of the cases don't fall under the category that we were speaking about.
If I could
I
prove to
think
you,
most of the cases that come from, regardless of what it is, like whether it's a 2-month relationship or a year relationship, whatever it is, I think that it comes from like people that aren't conscious of what they're doing during the time of their actions. I fully support people who are conscious of what they're trying to prevent. And if it happens, I fully support the lady doing what she wants with the baby.
so again,
But I
I'm
think
gonna,
if two people are irresponsible and engage in intercourse, I don't think that, like, I think it's just irresponsible, and I think it's immorally, morally, I think it's wrong because you disagreed with me that a zygote has human DNA and potency.
do you remember what my last question was, Tanner?
I
Do you
do,
remember
yeah.
it?
And
What was my last
yeah, I
question,
do.
Tanner?
If the person that is if the man claims that they did not use if they didn't use any protection, and that's what it was.
No. Because you already claimed that they should be able to get access to an abortion in that circumstance. I then asked you, why did you bring this up as an argument if you are essentially pro-choice? This could not possibly be the reason why you support Trump over Harris if you're pro-choice.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you would align more
I wouldn't say.
with Harris.
So I just want to say the first thing that I came up here saying was that I voted for Hillary in 2016, and I'm open to hearing candidates on the other side because I'm not happy. I feel like I was left behind in terms of like what Trump's done. So that's the first thing I came up here for, is open-minded in how I can vote blue, not only at the midterms but the next election. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about was, again, why I voted for Trump in the first place. And again, it came down to my belief of, when human life begins, and that obviously is related to abortion. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up was about religion, but it's up to you. I don't want to pivot because you obviously want to talk about this. So,
Okay, I'm going to play back this clip. I'm going to ask you where in the clip you answered the fucking question. Okay? Please, listen.
I think it's just irresponsible, and I think it's immorally, morally, I think it's wrong because you disagreed with me that a zygote has human DNA and potency. I answered it before that, but okay.
Do you remember what my last question was, Tanner?
I do.
Do you remember it?
And
what was my last
I
question,
do.
Tanner?
If the person that is if the man claims that they did not use if they didn't use any protection, and that's what it was.
No. Because you already claimed that they should be able to get access to an abortion in that circumstance. I then asked you, why did you bring this up as an argument if you are essentially pro-choice? This could not possibly be the reason why you support Trump over Harris if you're pro-choice.
Yeah, I mean,
because you would align more.
I wouldn't say
with Harris.
So I just want to say the first thing that I came up here saying was that I voted for Hillary in 2016, and I'm open to hearing candidates on the other side because I'm not happy. I feel like I was left behind in terms of what Trump's done. So that's the first thing I came up here for, is open-minded in how I can vote blue, not only at the midterms but the next election. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about was, again, why I voted for Trump in the first place. And again, it came down to my belief of, when human life begins, and that obviously is related to abortion. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up was about religion, but it's up to you. I don't want to pivot because you obviously want to talk about this. So,
where in that did you answer the question?
I feel like I answered it beforehand, but
yeah, where in that response did you answer
before that clip?
So you answered the question I asked before I asked the question?
Well, you had asked it well before that clip, and then you asked me if I remembered the question.
No, you didn't answer the question. So what was the answer to the question?
I gave it to you. Just play the clip again.
What was the answer?
Play the clip again.
No, you tell me. What was the answer?
I already told you. I would be on the woman's side in that case.
That's not what I asked you.
It is what you asked me.
No, it's not. I asked you.
Yeah, it was. The claim was if a lady. Okay, go ahead. It was the claim of a lady. If she claimed that they both practiced safe sex.
No.
And then the man said that they didn't.
I said, if you are pro-choice, why were you even arguing this in the first place? Because you would align more with Harris on abortion than you would align with Trump. So abortion would not be a reason as to why you align with Trump more. That's the question I asked you. I've now had to repeat that question 3 or 4 times, okay? And you have still yet to respond to it. Tanner, there's no way you're this fucking stupid.
No,
there's actually no...
I feel like
why is it every single person today? Why? It's not.
No,
I swear, dude. There's no fucking way you're this stupid.
I'm not. I promise
you absolutely are. There's no fucking way, dude. Why is it every person today? I'm trying to be so nice to these people. I am literally trying to be so patient with you fucking idiots. I can't do it anymore. You guys are fucking so stupid. How are you this dumb? Genuinely, dude. How do you live your life? How do you operate in the fucking world? How do you go to work? How do you get things done? How do you fucking brush your teeth? How do you
Actually
fucking
pretty good at
operate,
my
Tanner?
job. Pretty good at my job, actually.
There's no fucking way.
I promise.
Genuinely,
Yeah,
I've had to ask you the same question over and over and over again. And you don't respond to it. If you are pro-choice, why did you bring this up as an argument?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm pro-choice. Because that's why I brought up religion, because I'm not pro-choice.
What does pro-choice mean?
How
about this? If you agree with legal access to abortion, why did you bring up abortion as an argument as to why you align more with Trump?
Well, because, for example, in Massachusetts, they just signed into law that you can terminate up to birth, the day of birth. Like, I think
which Donald Trump's policy allows for. And it's going to be an induction of labor after viability anyway.
Yeah,
These
but the cases...
These fucking people!
I mean, so there's like over 1 million abortions a year, and then there's like cases of women that are like, it's like 300 cases a year that they're at risk of dying during birth, which I support.
Where did you get that stat from, Tanner?
I can give me a second. I can look it up.
I'm gonna thank some people. I don't know. I'm genuinely like it's actually incredibly fucking difficult to talk to these people. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah. So 1 million.
Just shut up. Rebecca, thank you very much for the $26. Thank you very much over on PayPal. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sid Hard Time over here tonight. Love you. Keep doing amazing. Might be my last station for a bit. Don't worry, Rebecca. I just appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's been really difficult to deal with today, to be honest. Jessica, thank you very much for the $5. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's a bit extra today. Thank you so much, Jessica and Zach. Thank you. Kirsten as well. Thank you very much for the $3. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I got you there. As well as Kim. Thank you very much for the $50. Thank you very much over. I really appreciate it on Venmo. Thank you very much. Some W's for Kim in the comment section. Thanks so much for these conversations. These keep me sane in this awful timeline. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Right now, I think this conversation might be making me insane, to be honest with you, actually, right now. So I might need to move on. But Tanner, go ahead and make your point. I'm about to move on because I genuinely don't like it.
Yeah, no, I gotta get off anyway. I got work tomorrow. Well, today rather. But yeah, so over 1 million clinician provided abortions are performed each year through the U.S. That's the Guttmacher Institute, and then the Lozier Institute. Abortions are performed specifically because a pregnant woman life is endangered. That makes up for a very small percentage of total procedures.
What was the title of the Guttmacher Institute?
I'm sorry. Which one?
I'm reading off the title for the Guttmacher
right
Institute, the first one.
Give me 1 second. I'll click on that. It is Abortion in the United States Fact Sheet, March 2026. March 2026. 1.1 million abortions, 1.126 million abortions were provided in the U.S.
Oh, so that's the data point for the amount of abortions. Yeah. What's the data point for the amount of abortions in the U.S. are related to death, like the life of the mother?
It's 0.15, 0.0, 0.15
I asked
to
you for the
0.3.
source.
Abort73.com.
Title. And that's
The
also
title
not a
of the
good
article,
source.
okay. Why? Well, it's abort73.com, and it's US. Yeah, US.
Give me the
abortion
fucking title.
statistic. I can give you the actual URL if you want it, but
No, I want the title because I'm not going to click on
US
any fucking
abortion
random person's URL that they give me on the stream.
abort73.com, US abortion statistics, facts and figures relating to the frequency of abortion in the United States.
Statistics, and it's from
And
where?
it references
U.S.
Guttmacher,
abortion
the
statistics
same
from where?
from it's abort73.com, but it references the same Guttmacher, however you say it. That's what they reference,
Guttmacher,
annual
yeah.
abortion statistics. So, and it's the same number. So you can
And
look
where
at
does-
that, please.
Hey, where does it say the amount of people who had possible death that could result from the specific pregnancy.
Right here in life endangering conditions, research tracks reasons for abortion indicates that roughly 0.15 to 0.3% are performed because of a continuation of pregnancy that directly threatens the woman's life. So that translates to approximately 1,500 to 3,000
And where are you
procedures
reading
per
this
year.
from? On the page.
Guttmacher Institute and abort73.com. I can give you the URL. I just told you I can.
I asked you where at on the page.
Right at the top.
Okay.
The first thing, annual abortion statistics. You can pull it up on the screen.
Okay. Annual abortion statistics. Abortion in America, abortion in the United States. Is that the title?
The title is U.S. Abortion Statistics, Facts and Figures Relating to Frequency of Abortion in the United States.
U.S. abortion statistics.
Facts and figures relating to the frequency of abortion in the United States.
Relating to frequency of abortion.
Guttmacher. Thank you, Paige. But it's from the article I'm referencing is from
Nothing
the
comes
Guttmacher
up.
Institute. I can give you the URL like word
I don't
letter
click.
for letter.
I don't click on random URL links from people who are in my stream.
It's not okay. Well, all right, then go to the Guttmacher or Gut. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Yeah, I understand. I'm trying to search it up another way. When I see it, what comes up from the Guttmacher Institute is just abortion in the United States. That's all it says. This is I'll show you on my screen. This is all that comes up. Okay.
So can I give you the date of when the article was posted? Would that help?
Do you see this? This is all that comes up.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Can you move the screen down a little bit?
Yeah, for
Like,
some reason.
to the
Okay,
right.
this isn't working. I'm just gonna not try it.
Okay, well, I mean,
There we go.
that's
You see it?
okay. There we go. Yeah, so go
That's
down.
all it
There's going to
says.
be a graph.
Is this it?
Yeah, there's going to be a graph, and then if you scroll down, you can see. No, it's not far enough down, but no, you just passed it. No, a little bit up. I'm sorry. There's like a little bit of a delay. So when you're going down, right there.
Where?
Right here.
Where?
What you're reading right now, like
medication abortion. In 2023, medication abortion accounted for 65% of all clinician. I can't speak right now. Clinician provided abortions in the United States. By contrast, this method accounted for 53% of abortions in 2020. At the state level, medication abortion accounted for a majority of abortions in nearly all U.S. states without a total ban, ranging from 44% in Washington, D.C. to 46% in Ohio to 84% in Montana and 95% in Wyoming. These estimates do not include self-managed abortions.
Okay, yeah, it's a little big on my screen. I can't see the whole thing.
Okay, I genuinely I don't know what to tell you.
I would literally I'm not gonna send you any like spam or anything, but
just tell me where at on the screen do I go to? Do I scroll down? Do I scroll up? Where do I go?
No, I'm looking.
Am I on the correct page even?
No, you're not. No.
So then why the fuck were you telling me to go?
I told you I'd give you
I
the
can't
URL.
do it. These people, man.
It's a study. The page I'm on is a study.
Why are you
from
telling me to scroll down on a page that isn't even the fucking thing that you cited? Why are you telling me to scroll down on the page?
Because it says the same thing on the page that I'm looking at.
It doesn't. You just said it didn't.
It says U.S. abortion statistics, facts, and figures relating to
the title was abortion in the United States. Okay, when I look up explicitly what you said, that doesn't come up. Okay, I don't know what you're referencing. Okay,
look up.
I'm just gonna kick you. I'm done talking to you. These fucking people, man.
Hey, what's up, puss?
How old are you? Oh, you're probably trolling.
19.
So the next person only do send a guest request. If you're a Trump supporter by the age of 18, we are just looking for debates.
Hello?
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Do you support Trump?
Yep.
What's your birth year?
2007. November 28th.
Okay. Election held today. Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Well, if it was Harris versus Trump, I'd probably vote for Trump.
Okay. Why do you support Trump?
Give me a second. I have a little bit of stage fright. Just give me a second, please. I support Trump because, for example, I'm open-minded. I'm not full Trump, I just want to say. But I do think he was a better candidate than Harris, just primarily because he supports more free regulations in business, lower taxes, anti-abortion. And I think those are 3 good reasons to start off of why to support Trump. He's also securing the border more, I think, which is pretty good. And those are, I think, 4 reasons why.
Okay, so Trump has increased taxes by imposing tariffs. He decreased taxes disproportionately for the richest Americans, and the Democrats would have maintained all tax cuts applicable to lower income individuals and all income individuals that were under $400,000 a year. So I don't really know what your point would be there. For immigration, they want to criminalize undocumented entry still. They just want to make the legal process go quicker and want to prioritize going after those that have committed violent and serious offenses.
Is it a verified thought? Is it like a verified statement, though, that they've criminalized people?
Yes.
Okay. What about like on abortion? He's like anti-abortion.
Okay, what's wrong with abortion?
Well, first of all, it's killing babies. You want to save the babies?
It's not a baby.
It is though, because it's a human life, you know?
Do you care more about saving innocent human lives, or do you care more about restricting access to abortion?
Saving innocent human lives. I mean, even
So
if like
I could prove to you that Democrats would save more innocent human lives from being lost comparative to the Republicans, would you vote for the Democrats?
Well, not necessarily, because every candidate is different, in my personal opinion. You see, I vote person and then party, me personally, at least.
Okay, so if it was Harris versus Trump, but Harris would save millions more innocent human lives from being lost compared to Trump, would you vote for Harris?
Well, it also depends on her policies. I mean, she's got different policies than Donald Trump. There's more factors, you know. I don't vote off just one policy primarily.
Okay. So would you concede your position on abortion relating to Trump if it is the case that I could argue that Harris would save more innocent human lives?
Yeah. If you show me that Harris, you know.
So the Trump administration, through the use of Doge, cut USAID, which will lead to 14 million additional lives lost by 2030.
Those are projected numbers. Those aren't confirmed numbers, though. That's the difference right there.
So are population
Projected
statistics, so
numbers
are GDP numbers, so are unemployment numbers, so are inflation numbers, so are any economic number or immigration number. The amount of border crossings is an estimate. The amount of entries into the country is an estimate. The amount of immigrants overall is an estimate. Everything that we point to in terms of numbers here will be estimates. That's not a dispute of what I just brought up, genius.
Okay, well, another thing is that in the economy, the GDP growth is continuing to grow under Trump.
At a lower rate.
CPI inflation was lower under President Donald Trump.
Inflation's gone up
before
since
the
Trump got
Iran
office.
war.
And who started the war?
Well, I mean, Iran wanted to take, I think...
Who started
I
the
don't
war?
recall what they were doing. I don't know who started the war
Trump.
exactly, so I'm not going to... Trump? Okay. And could you tell me why you started the war? Or like how it began, or...
I don't think he had any justifiable reason. I think he started the war to deflect away from the Epstein files. That's one of the main reasons. I think he started the war, and for the state of Israel.
Right. Yeah, but GDP growth has continued to grow under Donald Trump, and the CPI inflation before the war was 2.7%, and Biden left it at 3.0%. So it was actually going lower before the war. So his policies kind of do work, in my personal opinion.
So it would have gone down even more if he didn't impose his tariffs in the first place, alongside the fact that he imposed higher inflation due to his war with Iran. You can't just not consider the war with Iran that he started. That's just incoherent.
I mean, the Iran war, it could have been from both parties, from both people, because it's not you don't know what happened in the conversation between the leaders of both countries, but yeah, I think that And you said under Harris, less abortions would have happened, but that's an estimate. It's not truth.
All right. Do you not want me to have a conversation with you anymore?
No. I just I have a little bit of stage fright, like I said before.
I
So I'm
understand.
sorry
Did you
about
hear
it.
my response to that?
Yeah. Could you repeat it, please? I
Yeah.
forgot it. I'm sorry.
The border crossings numbers are estimates. The population data, estimates. GDP numbers you
Right.
cited, estimates. Right? Every single one of these numbers will be an estimate. Okay? That's how statistics
no.
work. So claiming it's an estimate is not a dispute of the data point.
The CPI inflation rate was actually lower, and the GDP growth has been growing under President Donald J. Trump. More.
Okay? Real GDP growth is growing at a lower rate since Trump got in office for the first year.
Lower rate, but it doesn't mean it's gone down. It's still going up. I'm sorry.
For the first year and a half under Trump, it's grown at a lower rate, real GDP growth comparative to the last year and a half under the Biden-Harris administration. Inflation has gone up since Trump got in office. Unemployment's gone off. Real median wage growth has slowed. Unemployment's gone up. Like we've had lower job growth.
Okay. Thank you for providing me with these points. They've been really helpful. I know that before, but yeah. I still have to do some more research and things, but I'm getting kind of tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you for talking to me and
have a good night. Let's go on the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Please, everybody, only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates. Justina, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. Yeah, they are a bit annoying. Today I feel like it's been bad for me. I don't know. I've been getting more annoyed today than usual, and I also had to deal with an hour and a half of trying to get my account back earlier because TikTok took me down for being a minor. They thought I was a minor. It was so ridiculous. So yeah, it's been a bit brutal today. Jacqueline, thank you very much for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. There was no limit. Abortion is what it was under Roe for 50 years. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. As well as Michael, thank you very much for the $2. Thank you very much. Got to be the full moon, maybe. Got to be the lunar eclipse night, isn't it? A lunar eclipse, yeah. A partial lunar eclipse. Brax, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you. Thank you so much for the kind words about the rough day. Thank you very much. As well as Ruben, thank you for the $5. Sorry tonight is rough. Just know that you're alive is one of my highlights of my day. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you. It usually is for me too, but I don't know. Today is, I guess, one of those days where it's particularly hard on me. I don't know. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello. I'm 24.
And do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
What's your birth year?
2001.
What month you born?
May.
B25. Allie, thank you very much for the Galaxy's Bestest. Thank you very much. Let's get to the next individual up here, as well as Indigo. Thank you very much, a Golden Retriever. Get this next person up here. Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter by the age of 18. As well as Justina, thank you for the $5 for definitely a brutal birthday. You got this. Thank you very much. As well as Jordan, thank you for the $5 for Blood Moon Eclipse. A lot of people I know are superstitious about the phase of the moon and how it affects behavior. Yeah. Yo, what's up? How old are you? They said, I believe there's some science behind it as well. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Today's been a bit. I mean, earlier was good. I had a great day with my girlfriend, but hopping on live was been a bit brutal today. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
You support Trump?
I'm not here.
Only do send a guest request if you're a Trump supporter above the age of 18. We are just looking for debates as always. User, thank you very much for the live pro face off. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That is a really cool fucking gift. I've never seen that one before. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That is crazy.
Yo.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
What's your birth year?
2008.
Okay. If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Donald J. Trump.
What's your birth year?
2008. I just said, what the fuck?
Okay. Sorry. Why do you
You
support
still
Trump?
on? I support Trump because abortion. I agree with
What
them on
state do you live
that.
in?
Oh my God, Texas. What is your
What time
problem?
is it?
11:29 p.m. Dallas, Houston, San Antonio.
Can you name 3 more?
Yeah, Longview. I don't hold on. McKinney, Plano, Wiley, I already
Okay.
said that.
Can you
El
name 3
Paso.
states that border Texas?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh wait, I actually do. New Mexico, Oklahoma, and then I actually do live in Texas, but Louisiana. Sorry, I'm slow. I
Okay.
live right next to
Alrighty. Go
Louisiana
ahead. Why
too.
do you support Trump?
I support. I already said because immigration, abortion, and I'm a conservative, so I like how he's like. He acts like a conservative.
Okay. On what specific issues?
Again, it would just be like Christianity, how he's like pushed for abortion for the Christians, specifically evangelicals.
Are you evangelical?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me what is sola scriptura?
Solo scriptura.
Yeah.
Why?
Do you know?
Yeah. Why do you want to know?
Just tell me. What is it?
Why do you want to know?
Just tell me. What is it?
Oh, wait. So, well, I'm so confused. You know, you just
What are
told
the
me.
first 4 books of the New Testament?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Okay. I'm surprised you knew that after not being able to answer that question.
I just don't know how you want to know.
Are you actually an evangelical?
Yeah, I can tell you more about the Bible.
What type of church do you go to?
I don't go to church actually.
You don't go to church yet. You're evangelical? What does the word
Yeah.
evangelical mean?
It's to spread. It's basically like spreading the good news. Basically, it's like I don't know how to.
So you don't go to
It's
church? Yeah, you want the spread of the good news?
Yeah, of course, because you got to spread the Bible through and through. And like, there's 5,000 people here, and like, I could basically just tell them all right now to go read the Bible, and I could have probably done more than a single church session would have just done. So everyone go read the Bible.
So don't go to church.
No, everyone
You
should
you,
go to
you
church.
just told everyone not to go to church, by the way.
No, they should
Because
all
you
go to
you
church.
just explained how you don't go to church.
No, I'm not a good example. That's bad.
Oh, okay. So
You're
then
supposed
how
to
are
go
you
to
going to set a
church.
good example if you're not a good example?
Because the Bible is a good example. That's why
Oh.
I told them to go read the Bible.
Yeah, but who's actually going to do that?
Well, then.
Do you think anyone actually heard you say that and then read the Bible because of it?
Maybe tonight some Christian would. I don't know. And
Some Christians.
maybe
So
not.
no one who's not Christian.
Well, no, because they're all atheist and sick, and
All atheists and sick. Okay, what makes me sick for being an atheist?
well, that you want to push atheism and kill children,
You think I want to kill children because I'm an atheist?
like fetuses. In the Bible, it says children, brephos.
Have you read Numbers before?
Well, that would be mistranslated, and I can go get the proof. But
No, it's not. There's a verse in Numbers specifically where it tells a woman to get a intentional miscarriage if she cheats on her husband, and he suspects it.
Yeah, and like that's really just making her go infertile. Only the NIV says what you're saying right now. And
Nope,
also,
not
if you
true.
went to, it is
It's
true. I
not
can
only
get
the NIV. So if I can show you more than the NIV that says that, would you concede?
Okay, okay. There's no because there's one other. I forgot the name of it, but there is one other that does say that. So
There's
no.
more than one other. If I can get, do you want to bet?
Well, no, I don't got money, so no.
That's what I thought.
All right, you're weird. But no, brephos. Jesus calls like children. You know, that's the word he uses when he talks about children. And when
Have
they
you read
talk
1
about
Samuel 15:3
fetuses
before?
in the Bible, they also say brephos.
Have you read 1
And
Samuel 15:3?
Luke, chapter 1, verse 41. No.
God
maybe,
commands
I don't
Saul
know.
and his men to slaughter the men, women, children, and infants of Amalek.
God's a good guy.
So if God commanded you to do that, would you do it?
If he did, yeah, duh.
You
He's
would
God.
slaughter children if God commanded you?
Of course, God's great.
And you would say he's great while you're doing it?
I don't know, but he's great, so that doesn't matter.
So why wouldn't, if he's so great, why wouldn't you think that he wouldn't command you to slaughter children?
Because why? Wait, what?
If he's so great, why wouldn't you think that he wouldn't command you to slaughter children?
Well, he can do whatever he wants. Like, it wouldn't phase me.
So if he just like commanded you to slaughter your whole family, you'd do it?
Well, that's dark. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm
That's
asking,
weird.
would you do it if God commanded you?
I mean, yeah, obviously, but that's weird. I don't want to talk.
Yeah, you said, yeah, obviously you'd slaughter your whole family?
Why? All right, dude.
But
I
you
want
said,
to
yeah,
debate about.
you'd say God is so righteous after he told you to slaughter your whole family?
I mean, yeah, he would obviously have a good reason for it. He has.
Yeah,
like,
you'd
a-
obviously have a really good reason for telling you to slaughter your whole family?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how do you know the difference between Satan or Jesus telling you to do something?
Oh shit! I gotta read the Bible verse again, but it tells you what Satan's like, and it tells you what Jesus is like. So I guess
Yeah,
you
wouldn't
just
you
gotta
expect
follow
Satan
the
to command you
scripture.
to slaughter kids?
I mean, it depends because
Or
he
would you
told
expect
Abraham.
God? Would you expect God or Satan to command you to slaughter kids?
I don't know, because Satan just wanted you to eat the apple. God's the one who told you to
Push the
kill the
galaxy.
kid.
I'm
He
just
told
curious.
Abraham.
I'm just curious.
God,
Would
probably God.
Satan or God command you to slaughter kids?
Probably God.
Probably God.
He already. No, we can look at the Bible, and he tells
No,
Abraham to kill his.
That's just so crazy. Come on, what do you mean?
The Bible.
I asked
Abraham
you, out of these two people, who would tell you to slaughter kids? And you say God over Satan?
Satan
Hello?
only told you to eat the apple. He never told you to kill kids. Well, actually, I technically there's in Exodus
Just to think
chapter
of the
20
wall.
verse
There's
3.
no way you can say
there's
this and
the-
just be completely okay with it. What? I'm sorry. Everything I would have thought as a kid, I grew up
Satan's-
Christian. I would have thought Satan would be the one to command you to slaughter kids, not
No,
God.
'cause
Right? I would immediately
knowing the-
think if someone commanded me to slaughter kids, it wouldn't be a God that I think is all good.
Well, nowhere in the Bible does it say Satan tells someone to kill kids, but it does say that God does.
Are you trolling?
You can look at the
Dude,
Bible.
this
Nowhere
sounds
does it-
unhinged. Dude, it sounds like I can't even tell if you're trolling right now.
Nowhere in the Bible will it ever say Satan does anything like that. He just tells you to eat
Not
apples.
you like
I mean,
defending Satan right now.
no, I'm not defending Satan.
You're
Satan's a
currently
bad
making
guy.
Satan look better than God.
Jesus said that Satan.
You are
he saw
currently
Satan get
making
struck down
Satan
like
look better
lightning.
than God.
What? Y'all kill babies too, so it doesn't matter.
So are you
Liberals-
saying we're like God?
No, you're like.
Are you more like
No,
Satan
because-
and we're more like
no,
God
'cause y'all
because you
do
don't want
child
to? Hey,
sacrifice.
hey. We're commanding
is
people to
Exodus
tell.
and Levitic-
Apparently, under your view, we're more like God because we're commanding people to kill kids. Under your view,
No, you're like me. I forgot his name. It's in Exodus chapter 20 verse 3. It's some like demon god dude who's like
no. You must. You're in support
sacrifice
of
babies
Satan
to
the
him.
devil because you don't want us to kill kids.
No, y'all killed.
Oh, so
babies in
but
a
you just
bad
called.
way.
You just said I was part of the Satan and the devil because I was saying you shouldn't kill kids in that
Moloch. Thank
situation.
you. Someone told me. Moloch. Well, no, because the God kills babies. And if God kills the kids or he tells you to, it's good. But if he doesn't, you're just doing it on your own. Like 1.5 million of them a year in America alone. and
Here's
we
my
can
thoughts.
say
Here's my thoughts, and I hope that
30
you.
million in America. I'm not in America.
You're just fucking crazy. I'm sorry. If you can't tell me right now that if something told you to kill a bunch of kids that you would not think it's your all good God, I'm sorry, but I think you're fucking crazy if you can't tell me that. Because inevitably, if you think that God is all good and God is all perfect, God would never command you to slaughter kids. Point blank, period. Okay?
Well, I don't think he would tell me to personally, because so you don't got to worry about it. Like if I ever hear a voice.
So God would never command anyone to slaughter kids if God is all good. Would you agree?
No, you would, because what if the kid's like, not only one, the kid could be really bad and deserve it.
The kid could the infant could be really bad and deserve it.
Okay, well, the infant, well, it could still deserve it, but it can't really
Could
be
an
bad.
all good God command the slaughter of infants?
Yes. It's just his creation that he created. He gave life. The only reason its life is sacred is because of him. The only reason it'd be bad to kill him is because of him. So if he were
Would
to
it be
do that, it's
would it
not
be
bad.
justified for an all good God to starve millions of people every year?
I mean, yeah, he could do whatever he wants again because I mean, I don't believe in like hell, but say it
So
was
so
real.
you think it would be justified for an all good God to purposefully and intentfully starve millions of people every year?
I mean, yeah, like if some people believe in hell and they think that's fun, and if it was real, I'd think it's fine because God's all good. So if he wanted to starve people, that's just as bad as burning them, or worse. I mean, not even as bad as burning them.
Do you believe hell is a burning pit of fire for all of eternity?
No, I don't know. I think it's probably just separation. That's all we know, but not fire. Nowhere in the Bible does it say
Okay,
like
so
that
I
eternal
don't
thing
know
is
why
fire.
you'd say it's justified for him to like starve millions of children and people every year. That's pretty fucked. Like seriously, like just think about this. Like you just said it was justified to starve
Because
millions of
he's
people.
God. He's the one who gave them a stomach to be hungry. He's the one who put the
That's
food.
actually like my
he's-
criticism is that God could have made it so that you didn't have a stomach that required food to survive. Like you could have just lived without a hunger bar. Especially
that,
the
you
galaxy.
could
Thank you
live
very
without a
much.
hunger bar, like
Yeah,
Minecraft.
like we don't need a exactly. Like you could have just made it so that we didn't have a hunger bar. He could have got
put
rid
us
of
in
fall
creative mode.
damage. He could have got rid of hurricanes and tornadoes and earthquakes and tsunamis. Push the galaxy.
Well,
Could have got
I
rid
don't-
of like
I don't know.
cancer and disease and illness
I think everything happens for a reason.
and floods. Push the galaxy.
If
So
God-
so
if
you're
God-
arguing every natural disaster that ever occurred should have occurred?
No.
No?
I changed my mind. No.
Okay, so not every natural disaster should have occurred.
No.
Then you don't believe in God.
No, I do.
An all good notion of God, at least. Want me to tell you
Oh.
why? Natural disaster is fundamentally predicated off of how the world operates. Like it's a natural explanation of the world. Okay?
Well,
If you
like,
think
what if
God
I-
created all natural things, okay, that means you think God created all of the natural evils in the world, such as like tsunamis, earthquakes, hurricanes, all tornadoes, all of those things. Okay, so if you think it's unjustified for any natural disaster to have ever occurred, all things considered, well then actually you think it would be an unnecessary evil that would be perpetuated by an all good God if they were to say that's permissible. Okay, so you can't say God is all knowing, all powerful, all good, and then claim that God also is going to create gratuitous evil. Okay, unnecessary evil.
Okay, well then you're right. Maybe it was meant to be.
So you think that every single natural disaster that ever occurred should have occurred, and you think it's good that everyone who's died in those natural disasters did
All I'm
die.
gonna say is every single bad thing in this world that happened had to have happened. Okay.
Yeah. So those people that died in the hurricane, right? They should have died.
I mean, they had to.
They should have died, under your view. It was
Actually, yeah, I'll
morally
say
perfect
yes.
for them to have died in that hurricane.
Yeah.
So all the people who have died in earthquakes historically, you're saying it was morally perfect and preferable
Yeah.
that they died to those natural disasters rather than not dying to those natural disasters.
Well, yeah, of course. Nowhere is better. There's nowhere better to be than with Christ.
How do you know that they're with Christ?
Well, we
Some
gotta
of them are
hope, and-
atheists, right? Some people who
and-
die in natural disasters are atheists. So that means that they're dying and going to hell or going
Well,
away from
yes.
God.
So if they're not going to with God, then that's like too bad. But that's where they were gonna go either way.
But do
probably.
you
so-
realize how if you argue this, you have to then concede all of those natural evils are good, actually.
Did y'all see the eclipse?
No,
Did you see the
no,
eclipse?
seriously. Think of it this way. Do you accept that as a criticism?
What?
This is a criticism. if you believe God is all knowing, all powerful, all good, and created all elements of the world, including natural disasters, that means you have to think those natural disasters should have happened and were good to happen, and that the effects of them were good. Meaning that if someone dies due to it, if someone gets killed, you think that's good. You think the world is a better place that they died, given that they did not die.
No, evil
And if
is
you do
not
not
good.
say that, you are literally contradicting your standard.
Okay, well, no, evil's not good. I don't believe that God causes like evil.
What?
Evil's not good. Evil's not good. No, evil's bad.
Okay, but but you wouldn't think that they're evil. Purge the Galaxy.
But did you
Essentially,
see the
my
eclipse tonight?
criticism of you is that you would think all natural disasters are good things. They're actually, you should actually be happy when God does that because it's morally the right thing to do. That
No,
God kills
God.
people with tsunamis and earthquakes and hurricanes and tornadoes. You think that's a good thing. You
mean, it might be
rejoice in the fact that those people are slaughtered.
That's why are you being weird, bro? I don't want to do this. I don't want to. I want to debate God abortion, and you're being weird. Did you see the eclipse tonight?
Well, you were trying to act like specifically like my side of the aisle is like pro killing kids. And
You
so what I
are.
did
You're
to
all
you is
killing
because you were
children.
using your particular religious views to inform that, I then criticized your own view.
Well,
This
then
is
now
something
we're
called
just
the
talking
problem
ab-
of evil, okay?
Yeah, I don't know how to debate the freaking theology. I'm not good at that. I don't want to do that. I just want to debate abortion and why it's evil.
Okay, but your basis for saying abortion was evil was the religion, right?
I mean, sure, but I could just spit out verses. That's easy. I don't want to like debate theology. That's hard. I'm not Jesus and whatnot.
Okay.
Cooked you, by the way. Why'd you end the debate? Are you gonna finish the debate with them?
With whom?
Jaw.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're gonna talk about the POE. We have to set that up still.
I bet. But do you think we
That's
should
one of those
deport?
arguments I'm gonna run on him. Actually, I was so sad I didn't get to be able to run that argument against him.
Well, I pray to God that he cooks you so more Christians can get converted. He's like the next Charlie Kirk, by the way, but he's Catholic. I think he might be the next pope. Who knows?
Do you think the PS? Well, actually, what does the PSR stand for?
Shit. Hold on. Hold on. I remember. I was you. Hold on. The some shit. I can't even think right now. Shit. Hold up. Something reason. Hold up. Wait. PSR. I don't know.
Average Jaw viewer, by the way.
Hold on, I forgot. I just started watching them. I mean I saw them a couple months
Yeah,
ago.
this is the average Jaw viewer that thinks that he won the debate. By the way,
Oh no, he obviously did. But hold on, I can't remember.
it's principle of sufficient reason.
Yeah, there.
Okay. Can
and
you
it's
tell me? Can you
something
tell me
ev-
what a contingent fact is?
Bro, I was gonna no. I don't want to do this.
You
I
don't.
wasn't
You
gonna.
don't know what a contingent fact is?
I don't know. I don't. I already told you I don't know how to debate theology. I want to debate abortion. Stop.
Okay.
All right. But why do you think?
Do you think that the PSR is a logical or metaphysical principle?
I mean, yeah, obviously, I'm a Christian.
Obviously, what?
Obviously, it is. I'm a Christian.
Obviously, what? Is it a logical or metaphysical principle?
What? How? Oh my God, you're a goofball.
Yeah, is the PSR a logical or metaphysical principle? Because Joss seems to think that it's a logical principle and that it's a part of classical logic.
Well, no, it'd be upheld. Like it wouldn't contradict classical logic at all. So
It wouldn't contradict classical logic. No one
No.
said it contradicts classical logic. We just said it's not a part of classical logic.
well, he wasn't even saying it was like a part of it. He just
He
I
did. He
forget the
actually
exact-
he explicitly
No.
argued that it was a part
You
of
remember
classical
the-
logic.
No, I forget the word he used, but he didn't say it was a part of it. He said it was like
They did.
I don't know. He used some word I don't even know.
I
what it means,
explicitly
but
got him to concede that it was. Like
that's-
I got
it-
him to say
you-
so
you
many
were
really
acting
dumb
stupid
things
though,
in that
too, bro.
debate.
You
Like
didn't.
really,
you
the
didn't even
only
know what
you want to
PSR
know what I
is.
did wrong in that debate? I wasn't
Talk about-
rhetorical enough. I wasn't rhetorical enough. I wasn't I should have been more confident in the or like expressively confident in the position. because I was expressly confident in my own position and what I held to, but I should have like made fun of him more, and I should have made it more clear that what he was saying was stupid, rather than just leaving it up to the audience to make
All right.
said interpretation, because his audience wasn't smart enough to do that.
Well, his audience, I don't
Or
even
let
feel
me
like
not say
filming
that. His
you.
audience just isn't informed enough to do that. That's
Yeah,
a.
I don't even feel
I'm
like
not going to say
filming you
not
on
smart
the
enough.
secret.
I actually dispute that. I think that they are smart enough. I think that they just aren't informed enough.
What is your contention? Why do you not accept the PSR?
Oh yeah. I don't accept the PSR because it's there's no logical reason to do so. There's no
There's no
justification for the
reason to.
PSR.
There's
The
no
hard notion of the
justification.
PSR. The PSR is that all contingent things have a sufficient explanation being a necessary fact. So all contingent facts have to have some necessary fact ultimately to explain it, is essentially the idea. And I was disputing that by saying, oh, it's possible for an infinite sequence of contingent facts to explain a contingent fact. So what's called a brute contingent fact. So all I did was argue brute contingent facts are logically possible. Therefore, I don't have to accept the PSR, because his argument for the PSR was that given that, or his argument for God was that given you accept the PSR, you would essentially be accepting the notion of God, which, by the way, I could dispute. I could accept the PSR, and I could still dispute his
Well, no,
classical notion of theistic notion of God.
I think he was just saying to continue, you needed to accept the PSR. Because y'all
No,
didn't even
no.
get far.
I'm familiar with the contingency argument. The PSR is what is in dispute for whether or not you accept whether there's an uncaused cause to the universe. If you reject the PSR, or not reject it, not accept the PSR, you can explicitly say that you think that the cause of the universe is a contingent thing, just a brute contingent fact, and you have no problem with that. You also don't need to know the explanation, because I'm agnostic. I don't know the explanation, and I don't think it's a god. That's my view. So he has to convince me that it was a god by providing supporting evidence. The supporting evidence would be the argument. If I don't accept one of the premises of the argument, well, then there is no basis to accept that a god exists.
So you're an atheist? Hold on. How are you or you're an
I'm
agnostic?
an agnostic atheist.
What is that? What is the mixture of it? Why are you
agnostic? Means I don't know what is the cause of the universe or the cause of all things, right? And then atheist means I don't believe it's a god.
So you I don't know. I think not believing in a god is a super low IQ and a sign of low intelligence.
How is it low IQ
smart
for me
people
to
like
not
Charlie
believe in
Kirk,
God?
because
Said the one who didn't want to
Isaac
debate theology
Newton,
with me
Charlie
because you
Kirk,
didn't know any of these arguments. I'm literally explaining to you what these arguments are, and you're calling me low IQ?
Well, no. So I mean no. Well, you're smarter than me, but
So are you low IQ?
Yeah. Well, probably. I don't know. I've never taken an IQ test. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know. You.
Did you just concede that you're low IQ? Like, you're serious right now. You're not even joking.
I don't even know what we're talking.
You said I'm smarter than you, and then you also said I'm low IQ. So what does that make you? Even lower IQ.
Well, I'm not saying that you're I'm smarter than you. I'm not claiming to be smart or anything. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, you claim to be
if you're-
dumber than me, and then also claimed I'm low IQ. So
if
what
you're-
does
I'm
that
just-
make you?
I'm just saying if you're an atheist, you're probably not the smartest of the bunch because I mean
there's a lot of smart atheists. What are you talking about?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of smart theists.
Okay, no one disputed that either. I agree. I think there are a lot of smart theists.
The smartest people in the world.
I don't know if I would say. I mean, some of the smartest people in the world are theists. Sure, but some of the smartest people in the world are also atheists.
Who do you think the smartest atheist is?
I prefer Graham Oppie.
Oh, so no, but I mean no, smartest, not just just atheist in general, no matter what their field is.
Yeah, Graham Oppie.
Oh, I don't even know who the fuck that is, to be honest, brother. Isaac Newton's a lot smarter than that low tier though.
Okay, do you think everything Isaac Newton believed in is true?
No.
Okay. Then you reject that just because Isaac Newton believes something, therefore you should think it's true.
No, I never said that. I'm saying that's another reason. So we could also talk about like how, I think it was Socrates and Plato. I think they both believed in a god.
I don't care.
And we also got Nikola Tesla and
I don't care.
Thomas Aquinas, Hippo.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of really good, smart people.
Why
that believe in
should I
God
care?
Because they're smarter than you, and I mean, I'm not saying plead to
Wait, are you saying that if
authority,
someone is
but
smarter than you, then you have to accept their
no, I'm not.
conclusions?
No, again, I just said I'm not.
Wait, are you
but
saying
I'm-
if someone is smarter than you, you have to accept their conclusions?
I just said no. What is wrong with you? Why do you not
Okay, so
listen?
then why are you arguing that to me?
Well, I'm just giving you like a
Argument that failed?
I'm trying to entice you. You know, like entice, like give you more reason to be. Oh, maybe he's right, and I should believe in a god.
Well, you're
because
failing.
I'm stupid. Well, I don't want to.
By the way, I just want to let you know, like his whole argument that he's providing, the contingency argument, is literally just a cosmological argument, like the Kalam cosmological argument, but with more complicated words.
Yeah.
It's
I
essentially
heard
the
a lot
same
of
thing.
atheists are just getting really angry about it. What do you think about do you know what the
How are we getting
do you
angry?
do you agree that me?
I said, how are we getting angry?
I don't remember saying that. I forget. But
Okay.
do you agree that triangles can never have four angles?
Yeah, a triangle can't have 3 sides and 4 sides simultaneously.
Do you agree that Elliot's trichotomy is exhaustive?
What?
Do you agree Elliot's trichotomy is exhaustive? Elliot's trichotomy is space-time eternal, something coming from pure nothingness, and the uncreated creator.
Is this your attempt at trying to run an argument for God?
Yes.
That was embarrassing.
No, you got to answer. Answer. Do you
Answer.
agree
Say it
it's
again.
exhaustive? Do you agree that a trichotomy is exhaustive?
What do you mean by exhaustive?
Like, you can't provide a fourth option.
I can't provide a 4th option?
Like, so like I gave you every logical option for how the universe is. It either came from pure nothingness, it either always was and always will, or it came from a god that wasn't
No, I
created.
disagree.
Can you provide me the fourth option, please, sir?
Yeah, I think there's more than 4 options. Another option would be a natural explanation that's eternal.
A natural explanation that's eternal?
Yeah.
Exactly, that would be STE. So SCE and SCP, something coming from pure nothing in a space time
No,
eternal.
that's
Those
by
are
the way, and
for
also
you.
just to claim it came from nothingness, I don't think makes any sense. You're not like
Exactly.
That's
I
a
don't think that.
nonsense claim. So just claim that
Exactly.
that's one of the logically possible explanations makes no sense either.
Well,
Like no
okay,
one
so-
claims that came from nothing.
Exactly. So that's not true, obviously. But these are the only two options for atheists would be S space time eternal. That's one of the options for you. The options for a believer would be a god that was not created, or a creator
Yeah,
that
and
was
you could just say the
uncreated.
universe was not created, or you could say a natural state that caused the universe was
That
not
would be
created.
STE. SE.
How about you say it out loud instead of just using the abbreviation?
Space time eternal. I thought you already learned it. I said it 3 times.
Yeah, I understand. You can just say it without having to say the word.
I
Okay, or say the
still know how to
abbreviation.
speak.
Yeah, if it's not out of space time eternal because it's still within time.
It's within time. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's within time.
So wait, what's
Outside the
within
universe
time?
within time.
Outside of the universe within time. Well, that doesn't even make. Do you even fucking believe that?
I'm saying it's possible.
Alright, well. What are you doing? Are you covering your mouth up?
Connie with the TikTok universe. Can we get some W's for Connie in the comment section right now? Thank you so much, Connie. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. W's for Connie in the comment section right now for the fucking TikTok universe. That is crazy. Thank you
Is
so
that
much.
the person who accidentally sent it to your guest last time?
Yeah, and they actually ended up sending that to me. They got that to me. They got the money back and they ended up sending
Why
it to
were
me.
you so upset about the money? It's just money, man. You're rich.
No, I'm upset that that person meant to send it to me and they weren't able to send the money to me. Like they wanted the money to go to me. They didn't want the money to go to the guest.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like you need it anyways.
It's the idea, the principle that if someone was wanting to do this, that's followed through with. Does that make
Why
sense?
don't you? I mean, yeah. Why don't y'all you and Dean like do stuff like Charlie Kirk did, where y'all go in public? I don't think y'all should be so. It's not too. Y'all
What
don't gotta
happened
be
to
so.
Charlie Kirk?
What happened to Charlie Kirk is the left. You're not on the right, buddy. So you don't
No,
gotta be
he
worried
was
about
murdered.
comments.
So I'm just saying that we don't want to get murdered.
So first of all, if you turn your life to Christ, I mean, it wouldn't even matter in the first place if you were, well, not in the bad
That is
way.
genuinely the
Like, I mean,
dumbest thing you could have ever said to me.
well, sorry, but like second of all,
If you turned your
I
life
don't
to
think.
Christ, it wouldn't matter if you got murdered.
Yeah, right.
What? Yeah, that really
on.
makes me want to turn to
Let me-
Christ, man. Well, good job.
Alright, so
Wow, I really want to
again-
turn to Christ now.
Again, so yeah,
Wow,
you're not on
this
the
guy's
right,
really
so
he's really getting me to turn to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
you don't got anything to worry about because
Connie,
you're on
thank
the
you very
left.
much for the $10. Thank you.
You're
Yes, I did
safe.
see that. Thank you so much, Connie. That is
And-
seriously so kind of you.
Republican, I mean, Donald Trump twice, I think. Well, not twice, once in the ear, and then Kirk, we lost him. I forgot that dude's a Democrat. Well, we lost a lot of Republican people who meant a lot to this world, and they're taken by the left. 9 out of 10 times. I mean, the first ever Republican was taken out. So
How do you feel about the Hortmans being murdered by MAGA individuals?
Hortmans, are they some famous people? Sorry.
Democratic lawmakers, like Democratic lawmaker Melissa Hortman, and then her husband.
Tragic.
Yeah, they were murdered. I mean, we can point to examples of left-wing individuals that are gone after. Like to act like there's not political violence is ridiculous, especially
yeah,
when,
like there was
when the president of the United
Clancy-
States that you support is
there's-
perpetuating that political violence.
There's Nancy Pelosi and shit.
Nope.
Nancy Pelosi, she got hit with the hammer.
No,
Or
Paul
no, her
Pelosi.
yeah, my bad. It was for Nancy, but she wasn't at the door. I think she's a horrible woman. Horrible human. She's like the type of person. She's like.
Is Trump a
easily
horrible man?
Like morally, yeah.
Okay. Well, what did Nancy Pelosi do that you think is horrible?
Same, like one of the. Actually, I don't even know if Trump did it. I'm pretty sure he did though. But inside trading.
Okay. So insider trading makes you evil, right? You would
Yeah,
never
well-
support a candidate that insider traded, correct?
Well, I would, but
You would? So then shut the fuck up.
well, I was just saying she's evil, and Trump can be.
You
evil
don't
too,
give a
while
shit, do you? You
Well,
like
no,
that.
it's not like-
You actually like that. That might make you more likely to vote for her.
No, actually, what? She's not.
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
run for
you're
president.
actually more likely to vote for her, given that she's more corrupt and
No, I
that
don't
she's
vote for
done
women.
insider trading and that you think
I
she's
mean, I
evil.
wouldn't vote
Like,
for a
yeah, because
woman.
you actually align yourself with evil.
No,
you
the
know that?
Bible. I've never ever seen in the Bible where there's a woman king or anything or president. There's only King David, Saul, and all them cool people, and Pontius Pilate. They're all men. I mean, Mary. She was a good woman, to be honest, but
Okay.
she's
Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
You said in the Bible there are no women in positions of power. Therefore, no women should be in positions of power, correct?
Well, no, there's some women in positions of power in the Bible, like in church power, but
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Can you give me an example of any white man in a position of power in the Bible?
I mean the ones from Greece.
Give me an example.
And I don't know the ones from Greece.
The ones from Greece. That's
Yeah,
not
if they're in Greece, they're
in the
white.
Bible?
Yeah.
Okay. And what guys from Greece in the Bible?
I don't know, fucking probably somebody.
N-
Or
no-
maybe
no-
like
nothing specific.
I mean, if we're the Mormons, technically.
The Mormons are in the Bible?
Technically, yeah. The Mormon
Mormons are
Bible.
in the Bible.
Well, no, the Mormon Bible. Yeah.
That's not the Bible, sir.
I don't know. Well,
That's literally not the Old or New Testament.
I don't think there's a white person in the Bible.
Okay, so
Like
then
an-
so then does that mean like white men shouldn't be in positions of power?
Well, I don't think race is like genetic.
That doesn't matter.
I think sex is.
Okay, I don't see how that has any fucking relevance
I
to what
don't
I
care
just
about
said.
genetics. I mean, I do care about genetics. I don't care about race because it's just a couple, like, your melanin and shit. It doesn't really matter. Like Michael Jackson, did y'all see him? He was basically
Yeah, you're
white,
not answering my question though.
but he came from 2 black people, and
Hey, can you give me an example of a single person? Right. Oh wait, actually, hold up. How about this? Name me an example of a person in the Bible who is 7 foot tall, right, and is a leader.
Trump's not 7 foot.
I've never said he is.
What?
Can you give me so you won't be able to give me an example, and then I'll ask you. Okay, does that mean that people who are 7 foot shouldn't be leaders?
Well, I wouldn't even exactly say, like technically, obviously, height would be determined by genetics, but it's not like genetical as in someone that's 5 foot and someone that's
It's
6
not
foot has a different
genetical. Is
gene.
that what you just said?
Well, no. So in the sense that someone that's 5 foot and someone that's 6 foot doesn't have a different like genome. They don't have different, X chromosomes because they're different heights.
You don't think
So-
genes determine height?
Well, they determine. That's what I just said, but they don't.
So do genes determine height?
Yes, but there's not like.
Oh, thank you. So, thank you.
Dude, you're
Now
being
that
disingenuous.
you
This is
know
weird.
that genes determine
Yeah.
height, would that then mean that your argument here is fucking stupid? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. It would mean it's so fucking stupid. Why does it mean it's stupid? Because just because someone's 7 foot tall and it's not in the Bible that people who are 7 feet tall are leaders, that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be leaders.
Okay, well, I just don't think.
Also,
women are
just
smart.
because something's listed in the Bible does not mean we should follow it.
You're right. I don't think women are smart.
Like, I don't think we should think slavery is okay, even though that's listed in the Bible. I don't think that we should think it's okay to
Same.
slaughter children, even though that's listed in the
Okay,
Bible.
shush. I don't think. Yes, you do. Shut up. You do. You think it's okay to slaughter breathos? Okay.
I think it's okay to
So-
slaughter who?
Breathos.
What does that mean?
Breathos. My bad. I accidentally said it with the T. Means children.
Okay, so I don't think children should be slaughtered because I
Yes, you
don't
do.
think that embryos are children, buddy.
Do you agree that they're breathos?
Alex, by the way, thank you for the $50. Thank you very much over on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you very much for the Dean NC Zygote Slapping Fund. You are behind your quota of Zygote slaps annually, Mr. Sedgwick. We need the best slaps. I got you.
Dude, what the fuck?
I just slapped a Zygote. I just slapped one. Sorry, I had to do that real quick. They said I was a bit behind on my Zygote slapping for the week. Dallas,
That
thank
is
you very much for the
evil.
$5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so
That's
much.
not
Get some
funny.
W's for
You're
them in the
gonna go to
comment section
hell.
right now. Thank you.
You gotta
Recently,
pray-
the past
pray
few
to
days,
God.
my girlfriend started up what's it called? Like classes and whatnot. So that's why I've been later the past few days. It's just so that I can hang out with her in the daytime when she's gonna be open. Tommy, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section. Oh, that's a good question. Would you be gay if God asked you to?
Mm. Define gay.
Like, would you suck a dude's dick if God commanded you to?
No.
No, you would disobey God's command.
God wouldn't tell me to sin.
So God would tell you to slaughter children, but God wouldn't tell you to suck a dick?
No, no.
One's
That's-
believable, but the other one's not.
Well, because he's.
It's
obviously-
believable that God would tell you to slaughter kids, but not
'Cause he's
believable
done
that
it
he
in the
would tell you to
Bible.
suck someone's schlong.
He's shown it in the Bible, so yes, but he's never. Why are you talking about being gay?
I would
Just
think
in
that like
Romans chapter 1,
I
verse
would think that
26
like
through 27,
sucking a
Leviticus
schlong would
chapter
not be
18,
as
verse
bad as like
22,
slaughtering
1
kids, right?
Corinthians chapter 6,
I would think it's
verse
more.
9 through 10,
Here's my
Genesis
thoughts. Here's my
chapter
thoughts.
1,
Here's
verse
my thoughts.
27.
Here's my thoughts. Consensual slobbing on the knob of another dude is way
Stop
morally
being
preferable
gay.
to slaughtering kids.
Dude,
Do you agree that a guy sucking another guy's dick is better than slaughtering kids?
You said you'd rather slob one.
Yeah, I would rather suck someone's dick than a bunch of children die and kill children. Yeah.
Yo.
Would
Oh,
you
shout out
would you
Parker,
rather suck a
suck some
dick than
dick to
kill a
save
bunch of kids?
children.
That's a pretty quick answer for me. Would you rather
Why
suck
are
a
you-
dick or murder a bunch of kids?
Why are you asking? That's the weirdest hypothetical, bro. You need to stop with the philosophy. I don't like this.
I'm just asking, which one would you rather do?
Neither. I would rather just.
Of
pray to
course,
God
you
and-
would claim neither. I would claim neither too, because I'm not into that. But I'm asking a question. Which would you rather do?
Well, I mean, sorry, but I'd rather probably suck a dick or something.
Yeah, you'd slob on that shit. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
Because
just
it's
so weird.
yeah. So like, why would you assume God would not command you to slob on the dick of another dude if you think that's morally preferable, right? To telling you to command you to slaughter children. Because to me, if one is worse than the other one morally, then why would it invoke the response of, oh, God wouldn't command me to do one but not the other?
Well, because in the Bible it shows that sometimes killing can be justified through death penalty, the death penalty.
Killing
Like,
infants? You mean murdering infants?
Yeah, it also shows that.
So
if God
sometimes
says-
murdering infants is justified.
Yeah, because sometimes in the Bible God will tell you to do.
So why
it
is abortion wrong?
Because, it's a baby. because it's a child in the Bible.
So it's
you-
okay if God commands the slaughtering of infants. Because fuck them. But why is abortion wrong? Because you're
And
slaughtering
if-
an infant.
Well, if God told you to get an abortion, it's okay.
Okay.
God's not telling you evil.
So if God
women
told
to get
you to pay for
abortions.
your girlfriend's abortion, would you do it?
Hot take: women are more evil than men. and
Pause.
more
I have a
violent
question.
than
I have a question. Before we go into how stupid of a statement that is, if God commanded you to pay for your girlfriend's abortion, would you do it?
men. No, I'd probably rather just.
So
I'd
he'd
rather go to
slaughter
hell.
kids if God commanded him, but he wouldn't pay for his girlfriend's abortion.
No, I'd rather go to hell.
You'd rather go to hell than pay for your girlfriend's abortion, but you would rather
Yes.
slaughter kids.
Yes. Abortion's evil.
Abortion's evil, but slaughtering kids is not.
Well, obviously that's evil.
So which is worse, abortion or slaughtering kids?
Both of them are just as evil.
Paying for one abortion or slaughtering multiple children? Which would you rather do?
I'd rather do. Stop talking about killing kids and shit. I want to. This isn't. Can we talk about illegals and shit and how they need to be deported? Do you think illegal immigrants deserve to be deported? And
Do you think that if Superman was real, we should deport Superman?
depends. Is he going to be a good citizen?
Yeah.
Like, what is he going to do for us? Is he going to be like getting
Yeah,
all the
if we're supposing
dangerous
that
black people
if we're
from
if
the-
we're supposing that Superman is a good person, do you think that we should deport Superman?
I mean, is he going to get all the drug dealers and shit?
Yeah.
Then yeah, of course, keep him.
Oh, but he's an illegal alien.
But Mexicans aren't getting drug dealers.
But he's
out
an
here.
illegal
They're
alien,
the
sir.
drug
So
dealers.
you don't want to deport illegal aliens?
I mean, I think they're dangerous and they sell drugs.
Yeah. So do you want to deport illegal aliens?
Some of them, most of them.
So you would deport Superman?
No, because he's probably going to get rid of. He can help us deport illegals. No, there, exactly. He can round up all the illegals there. I just won the debate because he can round
So
up
let's
all
just
the illegals.
so you think that an illegal alien will round up illegal aliens?
I mean, duh. Give him a
You don't think
citizenship and now
Superman,
he's a
the illegal
citizen.
alien, would somehow argue against what you're saying? Didn't you guys claim
I'd-
Superman was too woke recently?
Actually, he obviously obliterated Israel in that new DC movie. In
Yeah, but
like
you guys claimed he was too
2020 or
woke.
whatever. No, I don't think obliterating Israel's woke. I think that's based.
Oh, but like, weren't there other elements that you guys said were a little too woke? We don't have to talk about those. But if you think that Superman wasn't too woke,
No, he's not woke. Obviously, I mean he had a dog, but that's not woke either. That's just
so when he called himself an illegal alien, right? And in some of the movies that existed, you think that wasn't too woke?
oh, he was an alien technically. So
Yeah. So do you think he was too woke for saying that?
no, I believe there's Republican aliens too. we have a lot of Mexicans that like Trump and illegals that voted for him in the first.
I don't know why you
election.
associate being Mexican with being illegally in the country.
I forgot.
Yeah, you know that
most of
there
them
are people who are Mexican who are legally in the country.
Yeah, I know some of them.
Yeah, I would hope.
Like my aunt's a Mexican.
I don't think you needed to tell me that, but thank you for letting me know.
Well, you know how like people will, if you call them racist, they'll just say like I have a black friend.
Yeah, it's essentially what you just did.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would admit to doing that. It's like a good thing. Peter, thank you very much for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Seriously, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. Dallas, thank you very much for the $2 again. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Caitlin, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. Julian, thank you for the $7. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Parker, watch you and Dean streams. My parents are extremely MAGA. Could you debate my dad? I'm in the queue. Oh, I actually won't be able to today. Julian, message me next stream tomorrow. I should be on later tomorrow. I would love to debate your dad. Is that something you can do, Julian? Let me know. Message me on that same message you sent, because I would love to be able to debate your dad.
What do you think about the Lake of America?
It's fucking stupid.
You think Trump's doing it because he's like better than Canada?
Ruben, thank you for the $5. Thank you.
What happened to Canada again? We said we did something about like not letting them have our stuff.
It's called Lake Ontario, by the way. Lake Ontario, Gulf of Mexico.
Look, okay, Gulf of America.
Gulf of
Lake
Mexico.
America.
If you think it's the Gulf of Mexico, type a 3 in the comment section.
America State, the fuck out of here. The Alamo is ours. We took that shit and fucking I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Hey, I'm done talking to you. Connie, thank you for the hand art. Thank you very much. I'm gonna answer some questions for the next few minutes, and then I'll hop off for today. Ahmed, thank you very much for the $2. Thank you. I've got to. I was gonna watch it as soon as I possibly can. As soon as I can, that's when I will. Julian, they said, it depends what time you plan on streaming. I work from 9 p.m. EST to 7 a.m. EST. Ooh, okay. So that might be, you mean tomorrow? So that might be a little bit, we might not be able to, because I probably am going to start at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Julian, keep messaging me. We'll be able to find a time this weekend or sometime soon. Just keep letting me know what time she's. We'll find a specific time. Because I want to be able to do that for you, but I am getting off today, and I can't really stay on much longer. I can only just do Q&A until my girlfriend gets home. Just a cartoon lover, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alrighty. If you have any questions, you can ask me Venmo, PayPal, or YouTube Super Chat. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I possibly can in the next 2 minutes, because I probably have like 1 or 2 minutes before I got to get off. So ask any last questions you guys have, and then I'm going to hop off. If you're on YouTube, I'd really appreciate that thumbs up before you leave. How many likes are we at on the YouTube stream? I think we're currently at 936. We're a bit behind on that. Justina, thank you for the $2. Thank you. What's your birthday wish? For people to critically think. Honestly, that's my birthday wish. Michael, thank you for the $1. Any suggestions on the starting meta ethics study? Ooh, that's a good one. I honestly just like watch debates on it. I feel like meta ethics is like something that I find very interesting to learn about when I debate, or like hearing some like the top people talk about it. There's a lot of big names in meta ethics that talk about it a lot. There is a recent debate with like I think Lance Bush that you could look up that you could probably watch. I would recommend. Dallas, thank you for the $2. Thank you very much. Which party supports VA benefits? More Democrats for sure. Fossey, thank you for the $1. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'll try to make sure to remind myself of that. And then Jessica and Zach, thank you very much for the $5. Thank you for no question. Just a big thank you. Have an amazing night with you and your girlfriend. I will try to. Thank you very much. As well as no one, thank you for the £1. Thank you very much. As well as Dallas, thank you very much again for the $1. Just a cartoon lover, thank you for the $5. Thank you. Do you have a favorite movie? I would say The Revenge of the Sith, honestly. Derek, thank you for the $5 for since your guests are Silence from your guests after every point you make is diabolical. I can picture the smoke coming out of the ears from thinking too hard. I know, right? Jess, I already got that actually. Alrighty. Revenge of the Sith. Yep, totally. But yeah, tomorrow, everyone, we will be live probably like 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Liz, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. Parker, love you. Wish you'd give more. Oh, don't worry about it. As well as Joe, thank you very much for the $5 as well. What religion we relay specifically? Christianity, non-denominational. Ism, thank you very much. I really appreciate the membership subscription. Thank you very much. Nikki, thank you for the dollar. For who's your favorite Avatar: The Last Airbender character? Oh, I love Aang. I love Aang. I like Aang and Katara, honestly. Julian as well, thank you for the $5. I also want to thank you and Dean. Y'all convinced me to register to vote as a Dem, and I had no interest in politics beforehand. That's so great to hear. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sounds so good. I work the next 4 days, so if you could any day, Tuesday through Thursday, that would work for me. Well, great. Thank you very much. I'll try to keep you updated with the times I'm live. Just next time you see me live, make sure to remind me, and I'll go through and I'll tell you the next times I know in the future I'll be live. Derek, thank you for the $2. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I have before. Many times. Or not many times, a few times. Steven, thank you for the $5. Thank you for what was your most satisfying Pokemon to catch? Most satisfying Pokemon to catch. Mewtwo? Or a Mew? One of them. I want to say maybe Mew. Alex, thank you for the $20. Thank you for as an unk level person hitting 40. Hit the gym soon. You'll thank yourself. You'll take a nap. And does it feel like you slept on rocks? Well, I totally get you there. I'll probably have to do that. All right, everyone. I'm gonna hop off right now. Thank you, everyone, for coming through to the stream. Go check out my YouTube videos I posted for today. I've been posting 2 videos or so a day recently. Seems like people have been increasing how much they've been, or essentially it's been increasing how many people have been watching each specific video. So if you guys would go like to watch them, I'd love and appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, so much. I will see everyone tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your night, everyone, and I will see everyone later. Hit the thumbs up if you're on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. Love y'all. Good night, everyone.